Hello.
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 It was so dark. I was so scared. It was so scary.
We
It
are
was so
here doing Spooky Game and the final of Spooky Game.
Why is our DM a pirate?
Yar! Batten down the hatches. Scrub my poop deck.
Scrub your deck.
Do it. Who
I'm in
else
your
is
position
gonna?
to do so right now.
You know what?
Permission granted.
I have something controversial to say.
What?
Pirates are just dwarves. And dwarves are just pirates.
No.
Yes.
Have there not been tall pirates? I guess
That's
you
not
could.
what I meant.
They could have been tall dwarves.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Because the same thing as going at the seas is mining.
It's the way they talk.
What
Thank you
if?
very
What if
much.
pirate dwarves sailed away from their place to go and mine an iceberg?
There could be dwarf pirates. Just
I
there could
thought
be dwarf
dwarves
pirates, but
was a
not
race. Pirates
pirates
wasn't
are
a race.
Pirates are a race.
Pirates are a race? Shit.
In my
I didn't
okay,
know this.
whenever we do the fantasy campaign, whenever we finally just do the fantasy campaign that is not based on anything, then your races will be human, elves, dwarves, pirates, and
It should be
Amazing.
called fantasy
Cannibals.
roleplay. That's not based on anything, RP.
yeah, fantasy roleplay
This
that's
is a
not
very-
based on anything. RP.
Yeah.
You mean
Yeah.
original world?
Fucking
Original
No.
world did not steal.
fantasy world that's not based on anything. RP. It's
Fantasy world.
You're going.
Fanapera.
You're going for the light novel title.
Yeah.
What
What if we just call it Isekai Game?
Yeah, it's a game.
I mean,
Isekai game where everyone has been
I mean,
born
that's kind
in
of the
this
king.
world.
That's kind of the Kingdom Hearts campaign, right?
It kind of is isekai game, like by definition, right?
We had a pretty good last episode of Kingdom Hearts. If you haven't watched that, go watch it after this.
please go watch it after this. Oh my
It's
god.
very
so
fun.
good.
It's very
Kingdom
cool.
Hearts is like the step after Isekai. Like
Oh.
Isekai is usually one person that dies and goes to another world. Now it's the whole world dies.
Thank you, Otis. It is Fwintaborp.
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 Borar.
I
Fwintaborp.
love whatever.
Yeah.
Sounds like a dish that I would like.
Fwintaborp. That should be just what I call it. It's Fwintaborp. Fwintaborp.
It for some reason I imagine like a liver-based dish that like at first like you hear there's liver and all that and it doesn't look appetizing, but then you actually eat it, it's like, oh my god.
So guys, if you haven't seen the horror campaign, this is session 4 of the horror resort campaign 2, the Halloween special game that we have been doing all month. We are joined by these 4 who are the best horror protagonists ever. In the fact that none of them have died yet. That's pretty cool. I mean, they really tried last game.
Yeah.
Really tried there.
Right.
But it did happen.
I felt really bad about nearly killing them with the bear, but then I had to just tell myself they could have left.
You could have not been next to the
We
bear.
really could have not fought the bear, but
There were moments we could have left, but then they hit the dog.
Chat.
yeah,
Based
that
solely on
was
how we
last
look
straw.
for our characters, which pair do you think fought the bear?
That's a good thing. That's a good one. We're in the room. Look at the room. Very nice. Very good mood lighting. This is the best lighting our rooms have ever had. Especially because our candles dance.
Yeah, that one has been continually spinning ever since we got in the room like an hour ago.
It's very fun. We have perpetual motion.
I can't
30
believe
minutes, though.
Lumiere figured this out for us.
Well, Codsverse finally got off his dick, so he's able to figure out everything, a bunch of stuff. Beauty and the Beast.
He could be the top that Cogsworth never let him be.
If you guys are wondering about all the different markings on the board here, just as a little bit of a recap, we had these X's were like points of interest people wanted to look at. The lines are the different routes that people could have taken through forests. The circle up here is where the manor is that Uwunity wants to go and see at some point. And the big square is a roundabouts how far you can go, or how far Mrs. Bodie could have gone away from like their house. So yeah, just kind of where we're at right now. Who wants to tell us what happened last time?
This sounds like an excuse. I swear it's not. It's just weird timing. My computer crashed. BRB.
Damn. And there she goes. Okay then.
Wow.
I'm gonna roll their dice, and if it's a 2, then we wait for them to come back. Looks like it's a 3, and we know what 3s mean.
Oh no, my computer's turning off too.
I definitely didn't put you in the 3rd spot just for that reason or anything.
I didn't, and my computer's turned.
Kyle.
There's a lot of broken computers.
Oh my god, they actually left the room.
No, Kyle, come back.
Oh my god.
Kyle, I need you. Kyle, please. Oh no. Kyle. Kyle, we rolled 3 legitimately this time. Kyle. Kyle.
I only remember some. I don't remember everything.
How dare all of you. Can't believe you.
I could try, but I need help.
Oh, you back? You back, Kyle?
I'm turning it back on. I'm just on my phone. That wasn't part of the plan.
Oh, did you actually just turn off your computer?
Yeah. Computer just.
Oh my god.
Wait, yours too?
I'm going back in. Just give me a sec.
Yeah, I'm coming back into that's weird. It happened twice.
Whenever I said I wanted to kill you guys, I didn't mean your computers. I need those.
You don't need those, I think.
I need those even after you die.
Even after?
Yeah.
What are you doing with them?
Sell them.
Maybe I should die
crypto
early
mining.
in the game so I can take a nap.
Kyle.
Hey, we found out.
Yeah, hold on. I'll just let me actually look at this again.
Okay.
It's almost up. Don't worry, I got you.
How come you guys put your candles back up here? I'm gonna move them back. I'm gonna move them down here. I'm gonna move them in front of your.
Guess if I just like.
Yeah, put them right there, right in front of your guys' little sheets. That way we can see Tucker
It was
Grady.
dark and I couldn't see it.
Kyle Grady.
Yeah, don't worry, I got you. So last time,
Oh, no,
I guess I'll just start.
I wasn't rushing you. I was looking at your name.
You're just looking at my name.
Yeah, because you didn't have your candle next to your sheet, so I moved the candle down next to your sheet so it said Kyle Grady and we can see it.
Kyle.
Yeah, I wasn't rushing you.
You would never do that, I'm sure.
Yeah. I have G Fuel. I can take as long as I need. It's grown on me. The Nemesis tea has actually grown on me quite a bit. Like, at first I was like, it's very lemony. It's very, very, very much way lemony. Now that I'm at the end of it, I'm like, that's not a bad thing. It's a pretty good thing, actually.
That's good.
Yeah. Oh, also, are you booting it up in Windows or Linux? Uh-oh. Kyle!
Kyle.
Not again.
Somehow I'm here now.
Are you booting it up in Windows or Linux?
Windows.
Okay.
I realized that it was not gonna work on Linux today, so I accepted and cut my losses, and I'm opening it on Windows.
Okay.
I need a window for my video game. Okay,
I need
all
a
right, we're
window.
back.
I'm holding open the window to get some air.
I think I wanna close it because it's fogged outside.
It is.
Anyway, so last time in Horror Resort, the roleplay part 2, part 3, a guy is still very, very, very dead. And the teams reunite to share about their shared experiences of people being very, very, very dead. In this moment, they proceed to discuss that perhaps this man's death was not an accident, although, at that point it was hard to guess, but it's not normal for the ice to just melt off and for people to just fall through into there and just be stuck staring upstairs under the ice for the rest of eternity. Kind of fucked way to die. And eventually Paul deduces that one of the things that could be possible of that especially after we send Unity on fucking crawl patrol to test the waters, is that someone must have been fucking around with the hot spring water to make this melt a little bit more, which made the ice thin enough for him to just fall through. That's pretty fucked. But that means someone was here before the rest of everyone else was here. Which is, as they say, suspicious, perhaps.
Sus.
Also, we learned that you can see ghost bears through cameras, kind of like in that game from the GameCube.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That game from the GameCube.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Falsebound Kingdom.
That's the one. In Falsebound Kingdom, you can see ghost bears, I'm pretty sure. And after deliberating on this information and also noticing that the 2 people who have been killed as park staff, it's like, well, maybe we should see where everyone else is, because whoever's murdering people is getting pretty aggro. So I guess let's go and look for them. In the meanwhile, we go up here. At that point, Stacy decides to hold Unity back and go, "Why are you not normal? Why are you not normal? You're not normal."
I love how Stacy wanted to do that. Wanted to go and tell a Unity they're not normal by going in front of a dead body to do it.
Just so you know, it's like, I want you to be here. I want you to make eye contact with her the whole time.
Not everyone is able to see their own hypocrisy.
Why are you not normal? You're not normal. So the rest of the team coalesces over here at the cabin and decide, fuck it, I guess while we're here, let's look around a little bit more. And they go into Miss Grady's bedroom. Not Grady's, that's I'm thinking of my mom. Miss Bodie's.
Your mom's bedroom.
Miss Bodie's bedroom.
I wish my mom was. I actually don't wish she was here at all.
Oh, also, I'd like to bring up, I think it was last game that Lily actually thought about what Mrs. Bodie means. And it's like, oh, like
It's
body.
like, oh, body.
That was funny.
You did it. Even I hadn't figured that one out. I just thought it was funny.
I myself figured out something funny over the weekend. I'm not mentioning it yet.
Oh.
You would never mention anything, and that I'm sure.
That sounds like
the
something
team-
a killer would do.
That sounds suspicious. You sound
Well,
like...
I'll let you know, DM Sama, what I mean.
All right, send it to me.
Okay,
That's
I'll
still
let you two
pretty
have fun.
saucy.
I'll let you two have fun killing. So, the other two find up on this area, and everyone looks up. They notice, first of all, this woman has definitely been trying to take off her ankle bracelet, as has been described before. She got a book and everything. She got it printed off of eBay for $5, and we're not sure where it is. We have a guesstimation of where it would have been before it wrung out. The only things that we know is that if it had been off a living body, it would have immediately wrung out. So whatever it is, it's still attached to something. Another thing we found is that she had been fucking. She had a lot of letters. She had been fucking.
She wanting to.
She was wanting to be fucking.
got a little bit of femcel energy.
She kind of femcel though. All men are trash except for Brad. The only man who matters. Turns out that while she was in jail, she received some sort of correspondence and sort of like a pen pal thing from a guy named Brad, and they were going to meet at some point, presumably in a time that we've all been stuck here. And furthermore, we have some inclinations that the guy was for some kinky reason dressed up as Santa. Which normal for him, but okay. You know, I'm glad that he got it over with.
Look, don't you think this is just a sex icon though?
He kind of a sex icon though.
He just wanted a white Christmas.
That dude kind of a sex icon.
Yeah.
And with that information, they also realize, wait, if she's here, where the dog at? And they realize they've got a dog whistle. And if you whistle in that dog whistle, you might hear what the dog is. So they whistle that dog whistle, and sure enough, the dog is somewhere. So they go after the noise that apparently like only one person could hear with dog ears. And through some attempts at finding out where it is, we realized the entire map was backwards, and we didn't know where the compass was, but it's fine. They're the DM, so it's fine.
Yeah, we fixed it.
And it's whatever. It's fine. And furthermore, we looked over an area where Santa was. We now know how big Santa's foot is, and/or Brad. So we are keeping knowledge of that. We can't exactly track them because it's a storm kind of happened. So the team decides, all right, let's just go in the direction of where the dog is. And for inexplicable reasons, we decide to go up the stairs one by one. Purely because someone said it, and then at the end went one by one, and we went, yeah, why not? At which point, Tucker gets up there and gets lured by some sort of ghost mommy MILF into the woods. Even though it's by far not a mommy or a MILF, we just keep calling it that.
It so is. Look at it.
Listen, he just wanted to figure out what the fuck was going on. And he, like all horror movie characters, made a bad choice.
Made a
Dude,
bad
I thought you were
decision.
just down bad. I thought you were just down bad. It's fine. I wasn't gonna blame you for it. We all have our times of need, you know.
Yeah,
And then
he got dragged off, and by dragged off, I mean went entirely voluntarily.
Yeah, and then the other guy went entirely voluntarily behind him, so it's fine.
The brothers showing that they are brothers.
Yeah,
Out of the same cloth, as it were.
we're both stupid. So while those guys are doing that, the other two climb upstairs and get to the main area. Sure enough, dog. Ignore the bear for now. Sure enough,
the bear
dog.
comes in second.
Yeah. You just put the bear over there.
I
And
like you mention it as if the thought of finding you was not on our mind. It was like, dog.
I also love that the Duke is the only thing we have that's just an image of a Saint Bernard.
Yeah. It's the perfect platonic image. Also, Lily, I'm gonna be honest with you. If you had not bothered to look for us, I would not have blamed you. I would have been like, that is what I would have done. I would have been like, well, they're dead. Okay, let's all move on. So the team gets up here. There's a dog. Lane is here, also known as Quicksilver, though now he knows that his name's a joke.
Fuck!
Yeah, it's a rough way to die. And while they're checking the area and just kind of being, he sprained his ankle running up here, so he's pretty bad. Bear. Here's the bear. So after they saw a bear, they all did the only thing you should do whenever you see a bear. hit the shit out of it until you try to make it stop moving. So they
Yeah.
start trying, so they all start trying to fight this bear.
The three most
They're-
powerful characters and a dog.
I want you to see.
fight
I want you to
bear
see
with-
the squad. I want you to see the squad that went after this bear here. Look at this. Look at
I
the
don't
bear
think
fighting
anything
squad.
wrong with this.
2 girls, an ally, and a dog.
Hey, you're saying that as if there's not a 6-pack under this shirt. There is.
It's a
but
bear!
There is in fact not a 6-pack under this.
It's a bear.
They maced it, they hit its eyeballs with screwdrivers, they hit it with a plank and a skateboard and another part of the skateboard twice.
Without a strong enough gun or a big knife.
It's a
The right-
part of the rhyme.
Anyway, unfortunately, the
black,
bear
white,
was
black.
the
If it's
stronger,
brown, lay
the stronger
down.
person here because it's a bear. So they realized maybe we shouldn't be fucking with this bear after one of them gets pushed to 1 HP and they run off. Lesson learned: don't fuck with bears unless you have to.
Hashtag worth though, so
It was hashtag worth it.
yeah.
Meanwhile, the other 2 walk the forest and end up in some sort of fucked up forest dungeon.
Fucked up
where they
super
have-
hell. Yeah.
Yeah, they kind of go to super hell. They go to hell.
Hold on.
like
Let me
in
turn on the super
Supernatural.
hell. Let me turn on the super
Yeah,
hell
can you
lighting.
put on super hell? Yeah,
There you
yeah.
go.
So they go to super hell like this. And they have to like climb out of this area, which goes only marginally well for one of them. Hooker successfully gets out and gets hugged by this weird ghost, and then successfully draws the panic and cancels the whole situation and goes home like a real winner. And the other guy gets his eyes gouged out by a ghost.
Just
and learns
pressed
somehow-
on. They're just pressed on a little. It's still there.
I mean, they're still there, but
Yeah.
also it hurt.
Yeah, it did.
Have you seen his face fucked up fingers? I don't think they were just pressed on a little.
Look at those. No, it's just like lightly tapped on a little. You know.
Yeah, just a
It
little
was just
kiss.
stabbing painful.
With the weird implication that this is just not the only thing going on. Turns out the murder and the ghost thing are just 2 completely different things. These
Also-
guys are just passingly also fucking up people, because whatever, I guess. There were other things happening to them. I guess Paul was right, this place is haunted.
Yeah.
And after that, they both wake up halfway across the map, just in time to find Dustin dead as fuck.
Yep, you're able to find these 2 people standing outside of what appeared to be a Dustin just inside of the main office, hanging from the ceiling.
Yeah, I don't think he's a very known. People are not known for living after they get hung from the ceiling.
Poor Dustin.
Rest in peace, Dustin.
Yeah, good job. Thank you.
I mean, if you stop it fast enough, it's possible, but
I'll give you
All right, Speed Racer, go!
I'll give you 2 more weeds for that. 2 more weed inspirations.
I would be
Congrats on the
grateful if I wasn't so scared.
I hope you weren't calling
Inspiration.
me because I got a phone call right then.
That's fine. You go your phone call. Because we are gonna
No, I
start.
just finished.
Because we are gonna start with the brothers. As
We're the Weedio brothers, and Flemings are gay.
well, Weedio brothers, we're gonna start with you.
Okay.
As you guys just come to see a body inside of this area here. 2 people standing outside. They have just said that they just made their way over here. Same as you guys. You guys came out of one part of the forest and completely showed up in a different part of it. Kind of weird. But they said they just now came across this together from 2 separate directions. But they show you guys Dustin as you guys not feeling great since, you know, everything went down. Your healths aren't looking fab, but you know, they've been worse maybe sometime in your life.
I don't know.
I don't think you can get
about
worse than
that.
that.
As you guys come across this situation, both TK and Uriel are just looking in on this. You guys see a person just hanging there. Tucker, you look toward this person, you see the mans who gave you your egg dog.
God damn it.
The good lad.
What the fuck?
Not Dustin, god damn it.
Oh, you know this fucking dude too? Come on, let's move. Let's
He
get
was the
closer
guy
to that thing.
Did the
Should we go in
concession
there?
stand. I don't know.
I'm not sure if we should mess with it.
Well, he's already dead. What's the worst that can happen? He can die again. That's what I thought. Come on.
He may have found something at least.
You guys approach as you guys go into the small little welcome center, welcome section of this main area. You see that Dustin has been strung up with what appear to be Christmas lights.
Ugh.
They're currently not on, so you know, I guess they weren't feeling that fucking festive.
They were only mildly festive.
But yeah, it looks as if they're hung above there. You also note that there appears to be some lacerations on their hands, as there is a small dripping amount of blood coming down from them, falling down onto the floorboards below. Looking at them, you're not able to get much from it, but you do know that the killer was going after the people who were working here, and this might have been the last one, at least from what you guys know, other than the Santa.
Come on, let's cut this dude down at the very least.
Right. TK reaches up. You guys, again, take notice that when it comes to TK, they are both tall enough
Huge.
and very, very much able to like reach up and basically untie from the top where the lights are. However, instead of untying it, Uriel gives him a pair of scissors, which he does eventually like just hold on to Dustin with your guys' help and cut him free as you guys then lay him down onto the ground. There we go.
That has to be the last one, right? That's all the people working here.
Well, I guess
Depends on
with this, we're sure that it's the workers here who are the victims.
Unless they're off to kill the fucking dog too. I don't know.
What happened to the two of you?
This place is fucking haunted.
That's what I was fearing. You guys saw them too?
Weird shadow people, yeah.
You see them bring part of their scarf down, as you guys see what appears to be a large scrape going down her collarbone. I saw a creature in the I saw a creature in the woods that had these long spindly limbs.
That'd be the one.
I haven't seen anything like that, but I remember dreaming about something like that before. Last night, it was terrible.
So you two dreamed about it?
I had a dream last night, yes, but I didn't have a dream about that. It was some kind of a person in a cloak or a hoodie of some kind.
So we've got weird ghost bullshit and potentially an actual real person murderer. Because I don't think, with what we've experienced with those weird things, that they're the ones killing everyone.
Those apparitions, if it was them that have killed all of these people, they would probably be chopped up into little bits. I barely touched the one that was with me, and it did this. And you all look like hell.
Yeah, I don't think they're well known for leaving bodies laying around.
Kyle and Tucker, I would like you guys both
Yeah.
to roll me for your roll me for your instinct, please.
Okie
How dare
dokie.
you?
Let's instinct this out.
I mean, it's
Let's
not one of your
send
bad ones.
things with our eyes and stuff.
Were these
16?
guidance?
No,
Okay.
those are action tokens in case you need them.
Oh. That is a 4.
Tucker, you're having a bad time. You got eaten a lot, or like choked out a lot. Kyle, you got a 14, 15, 16? Kyle, as you're talking about these apparitions and as you guys are looking about the room, you start noticing something odd about the body. As you look over to Dustin, you find that the small amount of blood that seemed to have been falling from his fingers seems to pool up very strangely in front of him. As you look down to it, you note that the air about you begins to get that same reddish tinge that you had seen before with the apparitions that you had saw inside of the forest. As you do, this would be this one. You note the writing, or the blood begins to make itself into writing.
What the fuck?
As the blood seems to seep into the ground for a moment, it does say, "Right. You brothers won. Here's your prize." Do you want to point that out to anyone?
Is anyone else seeing that writing?
What writing?
The
The
four
blood.
of you look down, and in front of Kyle's feet, you guys see a small stream of blood coming from Dustin's hand that seems to spell out, "Right, you brothers won. Here's your prize." It's around this time that, again, the air starts to look like it is extremely darkened. The redness comes back to the area around you. All of the noise that was about begins to still. You see the text change briefly in front of you.
Who should fear me?
As you call out what it says, the area around darkens once more. And the blood that was in front of you that had made the words seemingly disappears. We all saw that, right?
Yeah, well, I think we did. Everyone want to raise their hands?
Yeah.
I want to go home.
Yeah, I mean, fucking everyone here, buddy. Come on, join the club.
This is starting to seem like that movie that I acted for.
What movie?
I was in a movie, it's kind of a slasher fic. It's called Thriller Night. I don't know if anyone saw it. It was
Wow,
people
the
liked it.
news on that one, if you die, are gonna be fucking insane.
People liked it. Anyway.
I did like it. Yeah, I watch horror movies. Sue me.
Well, look, good for you. You're in one. What did that mean? Who should fear me? We should. Said something about that being your prize. Did you guys win something?
We escaped from... Well, probably should have been us dying from them, I guess. From a weird... They put us in a weird hell. I don't understand how to explain it. But we escaped it. And I guess we got a prize for it.
So did I, but I didn't get any prize.
I don't know.
This is a little too weird. They look over toward the body. Should we do anything else, or should we maybe find the others?
We should find the others.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Do either of y'all know if the person that played Santa would have gone back down the mountain?
Santa?
Yeah.
Oh, the one who played them for the kids earlier yesterday.
Yeah.
Honestly, that should have either been this man, maybe the groundskeeper, or was that you? Are you kidding me? That guy was way too fit. I had to bulk up a lot for my last role, but I couldn't fit inside that guy's outfit.
I mean, he's the other person that could either be a potential victim here, because he...
I mean, if they're killing all park staff, if he was playing Santa, isn't that making park staff?
None of the rest of us have any even inkling to be that person, though, so if they don't know who was in the Santa outfit, you should watch yourself, TK. Again, though, they were a lot smaller than me. They were bigger than you guys, yeah, but they were smaller than me.
Yeah, he was definitely smaller than you. I guess let's go find the others, sorry. I am in so much fucking pain.
Let's actually see here. Yeah, he's a little bit bigger. Look at him.
Look at him.
Who knows, though? Do the two of you want to do anything else while you're in here?
Can I at least check his body for anything while we're here?
You check over the body. As you start checking over Dustin's body, I'd like you.
Boy, loot the body.
I'd like you to roll me once again for your instinct.
Loot that body.
Also, I should be minusing your instinct by 1. I keep forgetting to.
I've been doing it by 1.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, because it was free and now it's 2. So.
Oh, right. We moved it over on top of the thing. Yeah.
Don't worry.
Okay.
I've been aware of it.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
So
6,
that's
7, 8,
yeah, okay, that's a 6. I was like, holy shit. I can give you an 11.
Whenever you're looking over Dustin, once again, you notice the slight lacerations on the hands. You do find that just like the last body, it looked like he was trying to fight against or like claw against whatever was holding on to him. But as you look at it, just like before, you're decently sure he didn't do that to the Christmas lights. Most likely, just like with the other caretaker.
He was killed and then they hung him.
Yeah.
Are there any footprints anywhere? We know that this guy apparently has the ability to have feet stronger than wood, so...
You look around the area that you're there. The only thing you really notice immediately is the small pooling of blood that was beneath where Dustin was at. However, as you look from there to the entryway, you do follow the area with everybody else, as you do notice there are some rather deep footprints just outside of here that do seem to start making their way. It would be... Yes. That do seem to start making their way off in... Going to red so it can pick up better. This way direction. Somewhere off into the woods.
Yeah, there are those footprints again.
Yeah, they're rather deep.
Apparently the dude that we're chasing has the uncanny ability to have feet filled with cement or something.
What do we do?
All we can really do is meet up with everyone and just, I guess, hole up in one of the buildings until the snow and ice melts on the roads, and then just get the fuck out of here.
Before we leave, TK, show me your foot. Let's just clear this out.
Here. He lifts his rather large leg up. You see his snow boots.
Can I compare this with the footprints that we have on the floor?
They are comparable. As you find that whenever he steps into the thing itself, it does seem as if his feet could be the ones that made these. That being said, it doesn't explain why he doesn't have a set of footprints just as deep as these leading back to him.
Yep.
While
Someone must have been taking cement shoes and putting them back off.
Exactly. While the size of the footprint is definitely comparable to him, whatever did this was a lot heavier.
All right. Let's go back.
Tico,
What's up?
when it comes to the lacerations on Dustin's fingers, does it seem like he also may have gotten any of, like, I don't know, whatever he was calling it, actually gotten any, like, the skin or something off the person?
It looks like whatever he was clawing at did more damage to him than he did to it.
Okay.
Just like with Shani, it looked like basically him clawing against something that was stronger than his nails and skin.
That's not making that much sense. Unless they're wearing fucking armor or something.
I'll explain how deep the prints are if they're wearing armor.
But that doesn't explain why we haven't heard any, like, clanking or anything.
I need to get high as fuck right now. Hold on. I feel an idea coming in. I have to make sure it's normal.
What is up, Tucker?
When it comes to the big footprints, do they seem like they're made with how somebody they would walk?
Oh god, they're killing him! They're going for him!
Try again.
When it comes to how the footprints are, does it seem like a person walking or potentially an animal walking?
It looks like, again, whenever they compared the feet prints to TK, it looked like it's a person. This wasn't the bear.
Okay. No, I'm thinking of the animatronic, like deer.
Oh.
I'm gonna say something that's weird as fuck, but I need to take a hit of this joint first, alright? Are you with me?
Are you talking to me? Cause yeah.
Yeah, cool. I'll take anything, actually. Yeah, man, you want to smoke? Yeah, I'll hand him a joint.
If you're talking to me, yes.
Here you go, take it. Have a joint. Okay. Alright, we haven't considered. I need to get high before I say something extremely stupid, but at this point, I guess we'll just say it out.
Are you using one of your weeds?
I'm using one of my weeds, and I hand TK a weed as well.
Okay. You guys use weeds.
Use a weed. Can't believe you would share your weed with him, not me.
You didn't call out.
Not him.
You didn't call it out.
I'm not calling it out. I'm
not one fucking weed. Fuck you, Ducks. You know what? I'm just saying we haven't considered. There's a second Santa.
What?
There was some sort of fucking animatronic Santa laying around that went missing.
Right. Something about how something was wrong with it, and it went missing.
Something about vandalism or whatever, and they took it over to the fucking repairman's guys, which is close to where we saw Bodhi. It's not even hitting me yet. It's just a stress.
I was thinking about the animatronic deer. I completely forgot about the Santa.
If you guys
That
remember
guy's
in the
probably missing.
in the very beginning, the only reason that the deer and everything weren't like closer on display was because the Santa went missing as well. That's why the sleigh wasn't anywhere around, because the animatronic Santa's supposed to go in the sleigh.
So either someone took that thing's outfit, or we have a fucking robot Santa. And I don't know which one's scarier. Don't worry, the high will get you in a bit. Let it work its magic, buddy. It'll help you.
I'm pretty sure that whenever the kids were around them, they were talking. They were interacting with people. Maybe there's two Santas, or maybe it was just
The
a
only
really good
thing that
animatronic?
could be stronger for those two fit-ass people is some sort of fucking robot Santa.
I mean, to be fair, it might just be the weed talking, but it sounds more doable than nightmare beasts.
If we have a fucking ghost bear, what's left to lose, right?
Exactly. We could take a robot Santa.
Let's find the others.
We just can't. We gotta find the others. Oh my.
You want weed? I got another joint, dude.
Fuck it.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
You guys hit up and start making your way back toward the main area to hopefully see if you can see anyone. We are gonna go to Uwunity and Stacy. As you
Hello.
guys basically collapsed after running away from the bear. Looking back, no bear seems to have followed you guys down here. The lighting also changed, so you know you're probably out of whatever range it was. You're still in Siphius's range though. That being said,
That's scary. What the fuck?
that being said, whenever you guys did collapse down here, you did notice that Lane seemed to fall over as well. You guys looking over toward Lane, he does appear to be bleeding through some of his clothing on his leg. You guys got your bandages and stuff out of the little keg that was on the Duke's collar. Right now, the keg being open, you guys just see the small light that's inside of it. There are no more bandages there. Should I assume you guys are gonna bandage yourselves up?
Yes. Stacy is gonna more focus on the others than herself, but if there's enough, she's obviously going to start.
There are
working on
3
herself.
bandages for the 3 of you.
Okay. No sacrifice necessary. Just ice.
I'll ask you, Awunity, do you want to use the bandages that are inside of the Duke's keg, or do you want to use the bandages you got from your little medicated pouch?
I will use one from the medicated pouch,
Okay.
just so the Duke has one with him if he ever finds himself in the situation.
You have 2 antibiotic bandages. Do you want to use one of them on you and keep the other, or do you want to use both of them?
I will.
Because you are down to 1 HP, so you are most likely the person that needs these the most.
Yeah. Okay, I'll use them both.
You're gonna use them both?
Yeah.
Who's getting the other one?
I will hand that to. Oh shit! Now I'm really playing favorites. Now I'm playing favorites.
The choice between us, then Stacy's
You
gonna
have
give it to
no
Lane.
choice. It's not yours.
It's not your choice.
Lane does look
Yeah.
worse off than Stacy.
Okay.
Stacy's only
I
missing
have
2 HP
4
right now.
health.
Okay, fine.
Do you want to use it on
Yeah,
Lane?
we'll go Lane.
You do know
Yeah,
that the regular bandages are fine if you want to hold off on one use of your antibiotic bandages.
I'll do it because you know, if again finds itself in a situation where maybe 2 bandages are needed by somebody, then we can leave that in. Yeah.
Alrighty, then we will. I'm gonna roll your D4 for Lane, because the
Okay.
antibiotic bandages, when you first use them, will heal a D4 of damage.
Oh,
So Lane is gonna get 2 HP back,
amazing.
and you are going to get 2 HP back.
I'm a bit
Oh.
surprised that
They're
Unity's the
also-
one doing this. I thought I was, since I was the one that's not dying.
Nope, they have antibiotic
much?
bandages. They got they got those in the very beginning from Santa.
Oh, I thought we were talking about the dog bandages.
Nope, the dog
I have
bandages
some.
aren't the antibiotic bandages. You can still use the dog bandages. So what the difference is, the antibiotic bandages do a D4 of healing immediately and then a D4 of healing after you rest. Whereas regular bandages just do a D4 of healing after you rest.
Oh, now I understand.
They also stop
Okay,
any
that's why-
bleeding, obviously.
That's why you were saying not yours. I got so confused. Like, you
Yeah.
just grabbed all the bandages.
Yep, they're mine now.
Okay, so we're gonna say that the Duke still has 2 bandages in their thing.
Yeah.
After you guys bandage up yourselves, Uwunity, you put the bandages back inside of Duke's little keg, where the little light is.
Yeah.
And you're just gonna close it up.
Okay, keep these for another time, just in case.
Okay. Stacy and Uwunity, I would like both of you to roll me for your knowledge, please.
Also, Stacy, I think we're kind of cooked.
Hold on, let me roll my knowledge.
Knowledge.
I think we're kind of good.
Oh,
You guys both did pretty good with those.
Shout out my cook.
Stacy and Uwunity,
Shout out my cook.
why is there a light inside of the keg?
Huh? Hey, what's in there? Let me take a look.
You guys look at Duke. As you look at the Duke and you look at the little bit of light that's coming from the inside, you notice that the little bit of light seems to be connected to not only the keg, but also the collar that is on the Duke. As you go to it, you notice that there is a small bit of some kind of a buffer between the keg, the collar, and the actual meat of the dog. As you look to it, you do hear that there is a burp. Is this like a, hold on, it's just like a whenever you try to mess with it.
Oh,
Wait a
when you were
minute.
saying light. I thought you meant flashlight.
There is a small red light that is on the inside of the keg.
Okay.
Wait a moment. Is this the ankle thingy?
The what?
The thing that the police use.
Yeah, the ankle bracelet.
Why would the
So
dog
you-
have an ankle monitor on it?
Long story short.
Is it a bad dog?
No, it's it's Miss Bodhi that's bad.
You poke at
And then she
at the
puts
collar again. It goes.
Yeah. It's Miss Bodhi that's a little beep.
It's Miss Bodhi that's a little.
Exactly.
Oh, fuck, I knocked over my mic.
You let me know whenever you poke it, and I'll push it.
Oh, yeah.
We're all adults here. You don't have to.
Oh no, but sometimes you have to censor it.
Why?
For chat.
Yeah, for chat. Also, so we don't get banned.
They ban you for swearing?
Yeah.
In the first 10 minutes of the video.
What the fuck, man? Oh, sorry. What
Wait,
the push?
she crosses it. Yeah.
You say what the?
like that.
Okay, that's a bit addicting.
But still, why is it on the dog?
so she can escape. Because it has to be on something alive so it doesn't activate. But wait, is there? Okay, it is within the range. Okay.
So
Well,
if we get it off the dog, it'll call the police?
It actually might.
let's be careful though. Don't know how it got attached. Wait. Okay.
If we can find a knife or something, we can get it off pretty easily. Just have to cut off the collar, right?
We really put a
Hmm.
knife to a dog?
To get the collar off, yeah. If it's an ankle monitor, it's probably gonna be fine without it anyway.
All right.
Oh, I'm sorry. If we take off the collar, they won't be able to find its owner. She's dead.
Let's see. Is there like any sort of mechanism?
But
At the moment, you don't. You can't seem to find a way to get the keg collar off of the dog.
Okay, so it's like attached.
It is there is a bit of something underneath it that is buffering it. Most likely some of that strange leather you guys have found earlier. But also because of that, because it being wrapped up with that, it is very snug around the dog.
Yeah, we're gonna need to cut it.
all right then.
Or we could
You
just
two
take
get-
it out of range either way. If we take it out of range, then it'll call the police anyway, right? Do you guys know where the range is?
Not really. Besides, you're probably right. The keeping on the dog would just be rude anyway.
Rude?
Well, I wouldn't want a collar on me like all my goddamn life. So yeah, might as well get it off now.
Kyle and Tucker, what are your instincts?
2.
You got a 2.
My instinct is
You got a 0, right?
0.
Kyle, you're not sure if
Yeah,
it's
mine
the
is,
weed or not, but you're
positive.
hearing a couple of coming from a little away from you.
Ew, what the fuck? We're getting censored by chat.
Oh shit! Is that Robot Santa?
Do you want to
Does
head
anyone
toward
hear
that?
like a beep? Yeah, right this way.
Oh, fuck.
Hey guys.
Stacy and Awunity, you guys hear the crunching of snow as you look over and you see 4 people approaching you.
Ugh.
Hey everyone. Are you guys hearing the censoring sounds
Hey.
too, or am I? Or I'm gonna be honest, I'm pretty tugged up right now. What's going on?
That's us. We've
Oh, yeah, that's
been through a
me.
lot. Don't.
We've been through beep.
You've been through.
Yes.
Stacy,
What the
put
hell
your
are you
hand
beeping?
on Tucker and Kyle's shoulders. I'm glad you two are safe.
I don't even fucking tell how we got. There's ghosts. This place is haunted as fuck.
I know, and I'm sorry we
Haunted?
couldn't-
We just fought a bear.
Seriously. Oh yeah, that bear's probably a ghost.
No, forget
What?
the bear.
Oh yeah,
Ghost
and
bear.
there's. That was the
No,
sort of
let's
way
not
long.
forget the bear. The bear almost killed us, Stacy.
Well, we dealt with it. Let's focus on
We
the
ran
now. What
away
happened to
from it. It's still there.
Yeah, it turns out
There's no
those things are,
dealing
like,
with it.
haunting. They're like, shh. All right, let's calm down a little. All right, I'm just saying though.
You want the rest of this? He just holds over. No.
Do any of you have a knife?
I have a machete. Santa gave it to me.
Do any of you have a precise hand?
Maybe yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
I can,
Maybe.
What are we cutting?
Maybe yeah. I mean, my aim's pretty good.
We're trying to cut the collar off of this dog. We
Why?
think it might be the ankle monitor.
Oh yeah, I guess you wouldn't be able to tell if it was like up and running on something that was always on property, right?
Ooh.
Oh, that's pretty good.
where'd
Oh,
you
you're a
find the
good dog,
dog?
aren't you, Duke?
I did not hear you, Tucker. What was that?
When did y'all find the dog?
While we
You
were
guys were
for you
looking
guys.
for it, and
I know.
that's when you guys get separated.
Yeah, that's why he's asking.
While
Because
we were looking for you guys, they were just around the corner. Surprised we didn't find you guys. What happened?
Yeah, we told you.
We
got
got
haunted
attacked by
a ghost.
ghosts.
Yeah, that we're telling you.
Yeah, I heard that part. I don't know if you know, but ghost is a very general word.
Would you like to call them a wraith or perhaps some sort of phantom? Would that make you feel better? They were evil and they wanted to. What do you want?
Yes, yeah, no, I mean,
I did.
Like
You
our
shit.
poltergeist.
What are you talking about?
Tucker's going ahead and going to cut off the collar because he's heard an ankle monitor. That needs to be activated immediately.
Tucker, as you make your way over toward the dog looks at you as you bring a knife over toward it. It doesn't even flinch. It just stares at you. Roll me
It's
power.
ready to die. Who cares?
It's okay, dude. I've got this.
The Saint Bernard is looking at you like, just try and fucking hurt me.
Do it. Do it, pussy.
He's being very gentle with dog. That is a natural
That is
20.
a natural 20.
Damn, fuck yeah.
That is
Payoff, boy.
that is a weed inspiration because
That's right,
of
boy.
the
That
card.
is a
Paying off
weird
huge.
Fuck yeah.
You bring the machete over to it. As you do, again, it's a little blunt. You are able to sort of cut it. The leather on it is making it hard for you to get through it, but eventually you are able to find the slightly more serrated edges on the machete that weren't as well taken care of, and you were able to eventually cut through it after a little bit of trial and error. As soon as you let it go, the beeping starts going fucking crazy. Just throw it in the fucking woods.
no, because we need the police to find.
It just calls the police.
And I assume they. Yeah, fine. Put it in the woods.
Look, I don't want to walk around with it when ghosts and killers are on the loose.
Yeah, fair enough.
If we don't put it in the woods, I think the last person we want to find out we just trigger this thing is the guy who's murdering people.
Let's just put it in the tree then. The Christmas tree here.
You know what? That's pretty cool. Yeah.
That way we know where it's at, and if it ever stops beeping, we know somebody fucked with it.
Yeah.
God,
Yeah, you know that was
making,
doing good for you, buddy.
is this making me smarter?
Yeah, it's good as weed, isn't it, man?
It's not making you smarter. It's just calming you enough that your mind isn't racing enough.
I know for a fact that's not
Whoa.
true, because when I gave you a bit of weed, you went fucking ballistic. I think you might be allergic or something.
You might be allergic.
Oh yeah, I got hives, so
You
I didn't
take
want to bring it up.
you take the little keg that is connected to the ankle monitor. You guys put it in the tree. It is still beeping. It's not like beeping really loud, but it's beeping loud enough. As you put it in the tree, you notice the small blinking light in the tree, like, nice. Because remember, the power is out, so you can't see all the other lights blinking in the tree.
I'm this.
As you guys put it in there, you guys do see that Lane reaches up and opens up the keg, bringing the other two bandages out, tossing them over to Stacy. Rather have one of these on us than just in the tree, right?
Yep. All right. You two need some rest. Yeah, you got a few bandages, but you're still... I don't know how you two are standing right now.
I don't think that rest is something any of us need right now.
Yeah,
We
I
found
think I'm cool. Apparently, last time we fell asleep, we got attacked by demons, so I'm pretty cool on that.
We found another body.
Yeah, we found the other guy.
Dustin,
That
the guy
one.
that was running the concession stand that we got all the food from, basically.
He serves eggs.
God fucking damn it.
He also gave us the clue that the person that probably is the murderer knows the layout of the place enough to have cut the power line.
Also, the ghosts can communicate through blood. That was pretty crazy.
And
What?
now I
Oh, I wish
realize,
I could have filmed that.
oh my fucking god. It has to be the fucking robot because he mentioned that the glove was frozen.
Oh yeah, we didn't tell you. Our theory is that it might be some sort of robot Santa.
The glove
Max
was...
Santa?
The weed not making you smarter.
Tucker is bringing up a point. Whenever you guys were told about the glove originally, you do remember it was apparently connected to a shovel that was found, and the only way that could have been the case is if there wasn't any body heat behind the glove, otherwise known as potentially an animatronic was wearing it.
Oh no, out of character, I understand.
Oh no, I'm just letting
In
Tucker
character,
say
I'm
it out
saying
loud
that.
because we were going
Thank
over
you.
it.
Thank you very much. That is what
Thank you, Tucky, my beautiful brother.
It's a fucking malfunctioning robot that's killing the staff. Why though?
Didn't they
Maybe
say?
Paul is right. This place is just mega haunted.
Didn't they say that it was broken before? I don't think that thing could do anything like that. Some kind of vandalizing on it?
Or reprogramming.
Well, apparently the parts that we got from the blood demons is something about who should fear me.
What?
That was our hint. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I thought that guy was Santa. Fuck
No,
you.
it's different.
Same.
Yeah, no, I looked at his feet. It's not like that.
What?
He just plays it on TV. he just plays it killing on TV.
That's why.
dude.
I looked at his feet. He's definitely not Santa.
What he means by that is that the footprints that have been left around have been done by something extremely heavy.
Yeah, he's got like normal human feet, not like heavy, fucked up break wood feet.
Speaking of breakwood feet, you guys hear from a little bit off the sound of breaking wood. As you guys hear this, it does seem to be coming from the forest. The last time you guys had heard anything similar was whenever the bear was coming up the staircase.
Let's
Meaning
get back.
something heavy is either going up or down the stairs around where you guys are.
Let's
Give me
get.
the goddamn machete. I'm ending this.
No. No, we're going back down to where the other three are to make sure that they're okay. We're not
We
just gonna...
almost had the bear.
Can someone hand my bro a bandage?
We
He
did
looked real
not
fucked
almost
up.
have the bear.
We almost had the
So you
bear.
guys fought a bear?
Y'all didn't just
We did.
immediately run for the bear.
I heard the dog.
Y'all fought a bear.
Also, fuck you, Stacy. None of us are letting you go off alone, especially after I saw you fight a bear.
Yeah, if you didn't win, you're not made up for this.
Fine. Also, here's a bandage. Where are you hurting?
Everywhere I thank him.
We can bandage people when we get away from whatever's making that noise.
We have to go.
Stop
We have
being ready to
run.
go in one moment and then calm the next.
I've been chilling the whole time. I don't know what you're talking
You're
about.
right. I should be rational at all goddamn times.
You were like, I'm gonna go end this. Never mind, I'm gonna be chill.
I just.
I think we're all fighting a little
Let's
bit
just
too
all
much.
shut
Yeah.
up and go and find the others, like we just said. Let's just
Yeah,
make
yeah,
our way
let's
back
just do
to.
it.
Let's just make our way back over to the hot springs.
Please.
Let's go.
Whether we find a ghost or animatronic on the way, it's better if we're all together, right?
Yeah.
That's true.
Do you guys want to start making your way down toward the hot spring?
Yes.
Yeah, man.
As you
Yeah.
guys walk off in the careful direction that you guys were going before, you guys take the regular route because it is going to be very hard to convince some of them to walk into the woods at this point. As you guys take the regular route through the area, you guys eventually come off and around where the lake was and make your way toward the hot spring. Upon getting there, you guys enter, at which point you find no one there.
It would have been a lot easier if everyone was here.
Did they come looking for everyone too?
No.
No, we told them to stay.
They would have. I don't think they would have left on their own terms, especially not two of them. They would need to be driven away from here, I think.
Well, that means that I don't like the idea of staying here, but there's nowhere safe to stay.
But where would they go?
You guys said something weird earlier.
Hmm?
You said that something's trying to communicate to you through blood.
Yeah, the blood ghosts.
Is there any more blood around?
We don't keep it in bottles or anything, but I guess.
The only thing I can think of that way, if you want to talk to a ghost for some reason, is maybe the other bodies. There's one right outside, but I'm not sure if there's any way to get to it.
Seance time.
We really need to communicate with the ghost at this point. Right now, a lot of us are here. We can watch each other's backs. No, the police are gonna come.
We could, yeah, just stick here, but what about the other four?
Yeah, no, we're gonna find them. We gotta find them at the very least.
And we can't find them all grouped up, but if the ghost is giving you pointers or whatever, maybe it could help us.
Well, who wants to fish up a guy?
I don't think we're gonna be able to fish up a body. Stacy, what are you trying to say?
Really don't want us to separate.
Everything bad's happened whenever we separated, yeah.
Yeah. Like when Stacy starts holding her head a bit.
Problem is, we're all already separated.
I know.
I agree with you. We can all just stick right here. That will basically mean that whoever's not here is either gonna die because of that killer, or they're gonna die because of those ghosts.
I mean, just freeze to death. That's the worst option.
So basically,
Also, we don't need the square anymore.
an idea.
We did it.
We did it. We no longer need the range of the ankle monitor. If we wanted to get any more information from the ghosts, it seems like they have a weird death game they want to play. This is what it seemed like to me.
Oh, maybe that's what it is. Maybe they kidnapped the three, and then, you know, who should be scared, so maybe we decide their fate.
I mean, if you just want to see demons, I still have that fucked up blade.
Do you think we have to do with the dead body, or just any blood?
Maybe
I mean, who
any
wants
blood.
to cut themselves and find out?
I don't think
Well,
we
I'm
need.
bleeding quite a bit already, so.
You've already
Yeah.
cleaned up your wounds and bandaged them.
I did.
I
bandage.
haven't.
Your
I'm
wounds,
sure
your wounds are more spiritual. Remember, most of your wounds are a bruise around your neck.
That is true.
And the only blood that Kyle has was the little bit of trickle that came out of his eye. You guys got fucked up. You guys didn't get fucked up physically like the other two.
We got fucked up emotionally.
All right.
Right now, the only way I see it, if we do want to help them, we can all go looking for them. which if we all stick together, we might have a chance of finding them, or at least some of them. Or we can all go to these bodies and see if we can find any more blood messages. You guys said you found a pool of blood outside of Shawnee's body, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if the body here is going to be much help. Points over toward the lake.
Yeah, it's probably not bleeding.
At the same time, if blood is the only thing we need, perhaps we just need to bring some blood over there.
So we just walk over to where that area is and just bleed up a little.
Wait, I have an idea. I have an idea. All right. We can find we can find the others. We have the dog here. They were around here. We might be able to find their scent around here. With objects, we can at least find them. I don't know about the blood. Maybe we'll find blood on the way, but right now, we can find the others, and the others will be safe.
Your breath?
Hey, think about your brother-in-law. Is that what you're talking about?
Your brother is not here.
Yeah, like what are you talking about?
Yeah, no, don't worry about it. Just she's kind
Slip of the tongue, apparently.
It happens to everyone.
It happened.
I mean, fucking Paul's been everywhere with this room with his little cameras and shit, right? You could probably get the dog to smell that.
Right.
You bring something over to the dog, the Duke does not start walking off anywhere.
The Duke is his old man now.
The Duke is a very old dog.
He's like, I'm tired.
Tired.
He also
I
just
fought a
fought a
bear.
bear.
I fought a bear. I don't.
Sorry. Looks like we exhausted him too much trying to find you guys earlier. And also...
Well, the second thing, as is known, you could look to see if they left any footprints anywhere. But also, you want to go try out the blood thing or what?
We should either just go outside and look for them or go and do the body thing. I don't know what else to do. Whether we need blood or not, let's just figure out things first with Shawnee. If the blood does anything, then maybe we can think about this body later. Also, aren't there other bodies somewhere?
There would be Miss Bodhi's body off.
I mean, if we want to go down the cliff, sure. Kind of
We'd be
a
on
high fall.
would be on the side of where the cliff is, so we'd be fine.
Let's go check out Miss Shawnee's first if we're gonna do that, because if it doesn't work, I'd rather not go too far.
It's true.
Are we
Let's
gonna
do
leave
that.
this place then?
Yeah.
Yeah. At the very least...
Did we at least turn off the hot water? Or the pipe or
Yes.
whatever the fuck? Okay.
At the very least, let's find everyone we can. No more missing people. No more dead bodies. No more.
You are off the wall today.
She really is.
You guys, where would you like to look for bodies? Or do you guys want to go straight to Miss Bodhi's place to check out Shawnee?
Let us go to Shawnee.
Shawnee Bercy.
You guys
Yeah, it's like the
take
closest bot I can think of.
the walkway, going up and around. You guys get back to where you were. You no longer hear the sounds of snapping wood. However, as soon as you guys make your way over to Shawnee's place, you guys step in the front because you have the keys. At which point, you guys still see the body sitting there in front of you. Looking at the body and then looking down toward the dried up blood that is in front of her. Mostly dried up. You know, blood doesn't dry that quick, but it dries pretty quick. As you check the area in front of it, the blood does seem to change in front of your guys' eyes. As it changes, the words that come up say, "Nice job with the bear. Didn't expect that. Here's your prize."
You fucked up that bear really good, man.
I told you.
How come you're not showing
What
up?
do they mean prize?
It's not doing it.
How dare it not do the thing that you want it to
I
do?
want
Why
it
are we
to
not
do the
getting jump
thing.
scared?
I want it to do the thing.
I want to see my achievement.
No, your achievement unlocked. Why did you do that?
Achievement
Fuck the
unlocked.
bear.
There we go. Hey, topical. Talking about your brother.
But the children?
Who should fear me but the children?
Think of the children. I don't know.
What about the children?
Did you not see what just happened? Lily.
No, that's Stacy in character.
Okay. You sound so convincing that I'm just like, what are you talking? What do you mean?
You're so good at this.
Hey, I've been in character this whole time.
But yeah, the
And how it
writing
goes was
the writing says this time, but the children. Before all of you clock it, it then fades away.
Did they do something to the children?
the ghost said that they like when one of them was having fun poking my ass a little bit. I mean a lot of hurt. Said something about how it looks for children.
This is sick.
So the hints from the ghosts are who should fear me but the children.
I feel like we don't have the full message.
Yeah, we're missing something. We're missing the category of children.
Well, we know where another body is. Now that we know this is working.
Feels like they're mocking me.
Should we go to Mrs. Bodie?
Yeah, fine.
That's where the blood message leads.
Alright, if this spear wants to play a game with prizes and start threatening others, fine. Let's go to Miss Bodie.
Also, is this showing up on film?
It is, yes.
Oh.
Great news!
We get our
Dude,
hands
this
on
Blair Witch ass thing is gonna be lit as fuck.
Shit.
You guys make your way back over toward where the cars were. As you do, you guys know that going off in the direction where the mountain would start going down is where you would go to find the broken staircase you guys saw in the very beginning. You guys were also told that they never found Ryan's body over there, but they did find Mrs. Bodie's
It is
body.
blood. Yeah.
As you guys start making your way through there, you find getting over toward the exit, there is the turn that would take you up. Upon getting to where you are here, get out of here, Ryan.
You're dead.
I was like, there's the body.
There's the body, it's right there.
Yeah, it was. They're blind. It was right over there.
As you guys make your way to the small little cabin at the base of the staircase, you do see what appears to be an indentation in the snow that would have shown where a body would have been. You also see what appears to be tracks from the snowmobile. You're decently sure, because of what was said earlier, that Ymir probably took care of Mrs. Bodhi's body, took it somewhere at one point. However, just like as you guys would think, there is blood upon the snow where this was. As you look down, you find the snow does seem to somewhat change in front of you. It seems to say, "You barely escaped last time. I'll find you." And then it
What do you
changes.
mean you'll... Oh, sorry.
When it changes,
It's not guilty. What is all this?
It is not the guilty who should fear me, but the children.
what does any of this even mean?
Did we do something to you? Did someone here do something to
Wait.
you?
Barely escaped.
It
Hold
could
on.
also be the other way
There was
around.
hold on. I'm cooking. Let me.
I'm cooking.
Is that what you
It
call it?
couldn't be the other way around. Hold on, Nudie. Come with me. I'm gonna take you on a ride.
Okay.
This weird ghost says that I'm turning into Gregor. This weird ghost says that apparently he only hunts children, and he said it is not the guilty who should fear me, but the children, which makes sense of what that ghost was saying. So whoever did it is not being haunted by ghosts.
That makes sense. But
There was one person that we know that didn't see any ghosts.
who's that?
Wasn't it Carol?
It was Carol. Are you sure Winter's Carol is a weed, not person?
No, it's definitely also some sort of fucked up drug, but
okay.
it's also a person named
Just
Carol.
checking.
Apparently. It was just a complete coincidence.
Just to be clear, it was Carol, and wasn't it multiple people that didn't see the ghost in the camera?
No, I mean, like, when we were getting haunted, we asked everyone, anyone see a fucked up ghost? And then one person said that they didn't, and I think that was Carol.
The first time you guys went to sleep after Ryan croaked, whenever you guys
That's a nice way
talked
to
in
say
that
it.
morning, all of you guys said that you had a nightmare. Carol said that they didn't. Is basically what is happening here, I believe.
Yeah, man, yeah.
Is the ghost trying to tell us who the killer is then? Are they not the same?
No, these are two different things. The ghosts are just fucked up, that's what they are.
So if we
You're...
go based on that, then Carol was the one killing everyone, but she's... How would she have done it?
Robots, yeah.
She probably messed with the robot, yeah.
Wasn't she at the handyman's we were looking for her before, when you guys were?
She was here. She was the one around when Miss Bodhi fell. And her only alibi, which was the handyman, was like the next person to die in front of us. She did come, what she told me was that she had come over to this side of the whole place, was to go to the mines in order to find clay and stuff for makeup, but that probably doesn't make that much sense now that I say it out loud.
Next figure just makes it sort of like homunculi or something, that's crazy.
Then if it is Carol, And we don't have a lot of time, do we?
She was the one that was last with the other two, right?
Yeah, that can't possibly bode well.
So now, it's urgent for their sake.
Okay, it's urgent, but where do we start looking for them? I don't know where they go.
I mean, if she said she was at the mine, maybe that's where she's also keeping the robot Santa. She could have led them there in order to try to escape. That's at least the most logical conclusion I can make here.
I don't think you can convince Paul to go into a mine.
When you're being chased by the robot Santa, probably.
Why would they be chased by the robot Santa, though? They're only going after the people who were working here, aren't they? Also, wasn't it you said someone named Brad was the Santa?
Oh yeah, there was some guy named Brad. And he was a Santa. The Santa that was over here.
Odie was drawn out to this spot to die because she was supposed to meet a Brad here.
Wait a minute.
The only other person that was there was Carol. Meaning the other Santa.
Just one person?
You think it's multiple people working with the robot Santa?
Maybe they just hired a Santa and then she just catfished the fucker.
Well, here's the thing. Now that I'm thinking about it, now that we have this robot Santa, which it's still kind of weird to say, but there was one person that kept repeatedly mentioning how they were weak and were unable to do anything. And they looked like they'd be good with controlling a robotic, is what I'm saying.
You're saying that Paul's moving around a robot?
It would make sense if multiple people were working together. And if they're going after
a
someone
robot
that
dev
works-
squad.
and if they're looking at people that are working here, then maybe we should be looking for Brad. Especially since they have a connection with Miss Bodhi that we learned about earlier.
He has enough motive, technically, because he was here when the other murders happened. Could be some kind of revenge thing there. We just don't
Question
know.
is, where do we start looking for Brad? We don't know a lot about this dude, except he had the hods from his body.
We're already thinking Brad may have not been a real person.
From what
A
you
cat.
guys had read, Brad was supposed to meet Mrs. Bodhi in a Santa outfit.
For all we know, they just hired a Santa and that guy's still around here somewhere. But not a real Brad.
Or it
It's
could
Brad
just
was
be the
never
robotic
real.
Santa.
Yeah, maybe,
Or
yeah,
could
that's
be
what I'm
robotic
saying.
Santa,
Maybe,
yeah.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's
So
like,
Brad
maybe
might
that
have
guy
just been
just happened
whoever's
to be
controlling
here.
it. Yeah.
That guy just happened to be here.
Either
Dude,
way,
she got fucking catfish as hell. That's the case. Holy fucks. Like, that's like, what,
No.
5 years?
Yeah,
No
5
matter-
years of catfish.
no matter where we go, remember, we have these. She takes out the keys. And we have this. She has the glove. Now we have more context with this glove, I guess.
The way I see it, if we're looking for people, going and checking one of the places they were interested in, like the mine, might be a good idea. We could also, again, take some blood over toward where the last body was and see if we get anything else over toward where the handyman's body was. But that would
Before
require some of
anything.
us to give up some blood.
Before anything. Sorry.
If you're gonna apologize for talking weird, we don't have time.
No, it's not that. whatever we do next, we're gonna be in a lot of trouble. So if there's anyone here that wants to find a place to hide while the police come here, this may be the time to do it. I want to see if I can help whoever's the next victim, try and stop this. But that's not what's on everyone's mind. I have the keys here. You could probably lock yourself somewhere. Is there anyone that wants to stay put and find a place to hide? Now might be your last chance.
I do not
Say
think a
them,
single
I
one
thought
of
we were
us.
going somewhere.
I do not think a single one of us wants to be alone when there's some kind of a dream demon attacking us.
Yeah, there's like a dream demon, several, in fact. Apparently also the bear, but also some sort of robot thing. I'm just saying, I think it's probably good if we don't lock ourselves up. It doesn't seem to be going very well.
If there are two different things, the killer and whatever this dream fucking nightmare thing is doing, I would
Blood
rather us
demons.
just all stay together and stay awake.
Then that's what we're gonna do.
So where are we gonna go? Are we gonna go back to Ymir's body? Or do we want to go toward the mine like Tucker said?
I think the mines might be the best shot we got.
It's
Oh, why not, right?
makes the most logical sense. Most people wouldn't check there when it's supposed to be closed.
Then let's go. We'll have to go closer to whatever that noise was earlier, but... She shrugs.
It's whatever at this point.
Currently,
We'll have to
in order to
take the
get up
first-
there, you guys are gonna have to go all the way fucking around because, you know,
Oh, yeah.
these stairs are broken.
Oh, yeah,
Wait.
they are.
But isn't there like a track of a snowmobile track? Wouldn't that mean that the upper part is connected over on this side somewhere?
Potentially. You have no idea where.
Yeah, let's walk into the woods again. I'm sure that worked out the first time.
Damn, you're right. Ignore me.
Yeah, you're not getting me in those fucking woods, dude. Like, you're welcome to do it, but I'm not
still
doing that
here on
again.
one heart. Fuck the wood.
Fuck the wood. Fuck nature, man.
It is up to you guys. You do know, especially you, Tucker, you do know that there is a trail in the woods that might lead upwards toward the area around where this where the staircase over here is. However, you have not been on that trail. You also know that around this place is where all the Halloween decorations were as well. You know, you don't really need to worry about Halloween decorations, I don't think.
Nope.
At the same time, well, I
They
need to
could
know
be-
which way you guys are going to go.
Yeah. I guess we go the long way.
Okay. Ryan, stop.
Ryan, get the fuck out of here. You're dead.
You guys go back down. You guys take a bit of time to get to the main area here where the cars and everything are. By the time you guys get here, it is starting to get brighter. The morning light is starting to peek its way over the trees at this point. You guys have officially been up all night.
As Stacy,
Oh,
This is
sick
normal.
all-nighter, man.
As you guys have been up all night, however, I'm gonna have each of you roll me a d4 to take it away from your sanity. Oh wait, none of you have it.
yeah,
Listen, I've done 24-hour streams. We're fine.
Yeah, 24 hours straight.
Not after fighting a bear, you
Okay.
haven't.
Not after fighting a bear. Well, maybe in a game after fighting a bear.
As Stacy just kind of chuckles, well, at least that'll scare the ghosts a little bit. Hi, Mr. Sun.
You guys are each going to roll.
Let's go gambling!
on the injuries. However, because you guys have all made it to where the sanity is empty, I'm adding quite a lot of reds to this area. There
Yeah,
we
sorry
go.
guys. We doesn't fix your sanity, but it makes you real high.
There
Can't
you
believe
go.
we doesn't fix sanity.
Do-do-do. Also, before we roll these, because these might do damage, those of you who have bandages on, which is to say, I believe, Tucker, you eventually got a bandage on, I think. And I believe it was Tucker, Stacy, and Uwunity that had bandages. Did you ever put a bandage on, Kyle?
No, I never put one on. No one ever offered me one. I'm dying cold and alone in
I'm
the
gonna
streets.
roll. First roll is for Uwunity. Uwunity, give yourself back 1 HP.
Yay!
Stacy,
Yeah, baby.
1 whole HP.
Stacy, give yourself 2
HP.
HP. And Tucker,
Hooray.
give yourself 1 HP.
Oh my god.
No.
Bro! Two!
Tucker, I'm gonna
the
warn
heck?
you, you are still within kill range of one of these.
Listen, I have a question.
What's up?
Because of I don't understand entirely the bandages. Would I have not healed when I had gotten the bandage first on?
No, because it wasn't an antibiotic badge or bandage.
Okie dokie. I don't understand these
That
things.
too,
I'm
don't worry.
sorry.
Okay.
No, remember, I also yeah.
Shuffle,
Let's go
shuffle, shuffle. All
gambling!
4 of you come over here to the bag.
I'm gonna go
Let's go
first. Just get it out the
gambling!
way.
Go ahead, Tucker, and draw one from the bag after shuffling.
So I just hit the R button on it.
You just right click and shuffle. That way you don't make any mistakes.
Oh, my brother, go.
That's a madness.
That's a
-2 to
madness.
shield. Well, you see, we can't do that. However, what we can sure fucking do is take this here because you just lost shield. So I'm going to add a few more status effects to the bag, and you're gonna roll again, and you're gonna draw again.
My man's getting
I like that
blind.
you're mad.
I don't know.
You can also take this. You can put that on.
Yeah, you
here.
can keep it. It's just a souvenir.
Distraught. -1 power, -1 shield. Oh wow! So we're gonna take this cut here, and we're gonna clone it a couple of times.
Come
And
on!
go ahead and
Amazing.
shuffle up, Tucker.
Let's go gambling!
At the very least, am I not
Aw,
taking the
dang it.
-1 power?
You're still taking it. You're just
Yeah, you're
have
still
to draw
taking the
again.
-1 power.
Fuck.
Let's go gambling!
Jabba.
Please let me get the ZZZs.
That is
Easy mark.
Where's the mark at? I don't have the one that actually has the thing.
Easy mark just gives you -1 to
Yeah.
AC on traps and stuff.
You got easy mark. Good job. I'll just copy that one over here to you, and you
give me all
can
my
bring the other
stats.
2 over here.
Fucking.
Yeah, sorry, man. I'm sorry the weed couldn't help you. It's bad weed actually.
There we go. Who's
How
next? Who's drawing
First
next?
time I
Yeah, man, let's go.
fucking
Go
drop
ahead.
in the fucking bag, I get a fucking.
Oh yeah, right. I have to
first.
do it like this and then shuffle that way.
Seems like a wonky system. Oh no, it's a great system. That's the broken. -3 to -3 to any sanity or stat. If I do sanity, I can get you to roll
You can just
again.
make me roll again.
Let's do that.
Hell yeah, baby. Let's keep up that gambling.
let's add some frightened in here.
Stop.
Let's go, baby. Let's
There
go,
you go.
baby.
Shuffle
Let's
it
go
up.
gambling. Yeah, let's go gambling. Yeah. Hold on, we'll shuffle. Yeah.
Hey, you got the
Oh
frightened.
wow, who could have seen this one coming?
-1 power, -1 charm.
Yeah, okay.
Who's next?
Okay, let's do this.
I'll grab that and put that away.
Right now, Stacy is physically healthy, but their brain is going boop boop boop. Doof.
Oh, that's the distraught. -1 power, -1 shield. Draw again, but this time I'm gonna add another distraught into it. Oh no. Shuffle,
no.
shuffle. Oh no. I guess I'm adding another distraught to it. Oh man.
There's a lot of distraught.
That's crazy that you're so tired that you're losing all of your strength. Ah, fuck.
Oh.
And you have abandoned, so you gain 1 HP.
That was like the last one, wasn't it?
That is the
Holy
last
shit.
one in the whole thing, yes.
Incredible that we
one.
still drew one easy mark and one fucking.
There
Come
you go,
on.
Lily. Go ahead and take these over to your side and heal yourself 1 HP. And finally, a Woundity.
What
Time to get wrecked.
HP?
What'd you say?
What happens if I max HP?
Then then don't do anything.
Yeah.
All right.
Time to get wrecked.
Oh no.
Oh, she on fire.
You
Another phone
got
explode.
burned. You got burned somehow throughout the night. Boop. We can say you got too close. You got too close to one of the lanterns, and it kind of shocked you. It hurt a little bit. -1 HP, -1 power.
I mean, they were throwing firewood at the bear.
You are
That
like
is
the
true.
24
You
hours
got burned
true.
because of the firewood that you were fighting the bear with.
You really are the 24-hour
It's
streamer. The rest of us are
right?
fucking
I need another
dying here.
negative.
And you're just chilling.
You need another negative? Okay.
Yeah.
There you
That's
go.
the case.
You're just straight up chilling. The rest of us are just going through hell because we're having a life for 24 hours. You're just
I'm
like,
like,
nah,
ow.
dude. I got burnt.
I got burned a little. It's okay.
You guys, upon the morning coming in front of you, you find yourselves making your way through the area. Is there anything you guys want to do here at the cars? You want to keep going?
Is Rissa here at the car?
You can go check her car.
We can go check the
Sure.
fucking chick magnet.
Let's go check the chick magnet, because we know she was here at one point, but we don't know where the fuck she went.
You make your way over to the chick magnet, Tucker. As you do, you look inside of the chick magnet. Do-do-do.
There's no fucking way.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba. You see a person snoring in the chick magnet.
Completely blissful. Unaware of the bullshit happening.
Do we even worry at this point?
You
No,
also
what's that?
find inside the chick magnet.
It was the chick magnet.
Oh shit.
Hey!
Oh.
She got that package.
Wait, where the fuck
The
are the
window
other
worked.
You see 2 girls sleeping in the chick magnet.
Not gonna lie, I didn't think the chick magnet was that effective, but it's clearly working.
Knock, knock. Important things, knock, knock.
You see the other girl. You see Joey look up. Oh, people. She tries to get up. Rissa is currently holding her down. Still snoring. I'm in a bit of a predicament.
That's all right, I guess. Where did the other 2 go?
Can you get her off of me and then I just woke up, please? It's a long story.
Sure.
As they all come out like a clown car.
I mean, that'd make the most sense, but yeah, let's help her out.
Glad you're safe.
So Tucker, what are you doing?
I'm assuming that we are opening the door and pulling her out.
The door doesn't work.
Oh.
If you remember, she climbed out the window whenever she got out the first time.
All right. She is going to start by flicking her in the forehead to see if she wakes up. If not, then she's going to help
Man.
move her.
Yeah.
All right, on the count of 3. 1, 2.
As you go to move her, Rissa seems to somewhat stir, because you could just be loud and tell her to wake up. As you guys come over. Oh, hey guys. You guys lost in the woods too?
Yeah, you could say that.
Get in.
You don't seem lost at all. You got yourself a +1.
Get in, guys. It's big
There
enough.
are too many of us to get in.
No, it's fine. The chick magnet takes all passengers. No, not the
I wish
magnet.
it did.
Chick wagon. Chick mobile. Chick.
It's chick magnet, yeah.
Yeah.
People died. Please wake up.
As she sort of rolls over, Joey is able to, at this point, crawl out from under her and get out of the
She's
car.
free.
It was rather nice that I was able to find her, actually. She helped me out a lot.
Yeah,
Hi.
she did.
Hey.
That was not in character. That was yeah.
So, what exactly happened? We haven't found the other two yet.
Oh, right. Well, we started hearing some noises last night whenever all of you had left. After you left, well, there was a bunch of yelling and a bunch of... I don't know what else to say about it. Almost like there was a wrenching sound. By the time anybody sort of figured anything out, we thought it might have been that bear that we saw on the phone before. Whenever everything happened, whenever everything got crazy, we started hearing more noise coming from the hot springs, and then Carol ran out. She ran out into the woods, and I tried going after her, but I got lost. Whenever I did, I started seeing these creatures. They
The
were
blood demons.
kind of. Everything was red, and they were very spindly.
Oh yeah, don't worry, we know.
If I hadn't have stumbled into Rissa, I don't know what would have happened. I forgot that the bridge was out.
So Carol ran into the woods and
She started freaking out about something. I don't know.
did she say anything about what it could have been?
Again, we were hearing all those screams and all of those noises and that wrenching sound.
Wrench sound.
Mm-hmm. But whenever I chased after her, I couldn't find her at all. I didn't think that she'd be able to outrun me. She's very small. I have long runner's legs.
Mm.
Oh, you were a skater?
Long legs are suitable for a lot of different sports.
Ah.
So she ran
Yeah,
and
they are.
freaked out, and then Paul stayed behind.
You see Rissa put her hand on the horn. We just hear.
God.
Imagine that was like a bow chicka wow wow or something.
Magical, wow.
I don't have enough money to change the novelty horn.
No, that's okay. I did it for you.
And yeah, Paul stayed behind. Whenever I ran after her, he said he wouldn't be caught dead going anywhere away from his safe house.
Then he must have just hold himself up when we were there, and literally said nothing.
You guys are pretty sure you couldn't find anybody whenever you went back there.
Yeah, we didn't see the shit
We
out
didn't
of him.
find him at all.
Especially since we were looking for stuff for his scent, so.
Mhm.
Well,
We're
Oh my god! Rissa starts
What's
crawling out. As she does, a puppy!
Yeah. The only person
Thank
here
you.
who deserves to live, I think.
He's an old dog, so be careful with him. He fought a bear recently.
Oh, you little cutie! Did you kill it? You probably killed it. Did he kill it?
No.
Ah,
It might have been a
tried.
ghost bear.
Believe me, we tried.
he got swiped at, but he's still kicking. Ah, you should see the other guy. I fucking did.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did great.
But they hurt him, so we hurt the other guy back.
Yeah, we did. He's like, I am done trying to talk about that.
So from what we're understanding, we think that the animatronic Santa's the one that's been doing the killing, essentially.
What?
But
Like a robot?
yeah.
Yeah, like a
Next
robot.
Santa.
And we also think that someone's obviously controlling it or programmed it in some way.
Mm.
So we were thinking that it could have either been Paul or Carol, because she was the one that was close by when Miss Bodhi first died.
Well, I guess it makes a little sense. I mean, whenever all of you had ran off, I thought about something. I brought it up with them whenever I was there as well, but it seemed like the only one left who could do most of the things that happened was TK there. But whenever I thought about it, I remembered that they were much too large to be in any kind of, like, Santa outfit. I also noticed that whenever Ymir had said it's not his, he was looking over at TK.
That makes sense, yeah. You know, it worked out. In the end, when I was saying we should rest earlier, TK, I was actually saying that to kind of disguise me interrogating you later.
Well, like I said to the other guys, I could not have put on that Santa outfit.
Well, I know that now.
Unless you wanted to see some kind of a sexy Santa, because they'd be showing a lot of skin.
So then... TK, do you know Carol, like, at all?
I don't know any of you guys. I came here with my producer before, but she already left. Whenever Santa and the kids all got here, she said that that things were getting too loud and she just pulled off. She's not really a people person. We were celebrating my last role.
Okay. I just wanted to be sure, because it seems like Carol might have been trying to frame you for this.
That seems real upsetting, actually.
I know.
Well, again, not just Carol. I'm just remembering Paul kept yapping and yapping about, look at my weak little hands. Look at my... Whoa. Do you have any energy drinks in there?
My G Fuel spilled. Or would have offered you some.
Hold on.
Unless you want like a slushy.
I'm just gonna lick the snow. Oh my god.
Yeah, I was like, you could like maybe take this as a slushy version.
Hey,
That can't be good for you.
have an energy drink in here. Coffee.
You think I can afford that? There's some waters in the back. They're probably froze, though.
Yeah, alright.
So basically, then, it's either Paul or Carol. But Paul doesn't seem like the one, only because of what I've understood, that he's here trying to make good on what happened before. I don't know. I'm trying to remember all the facts here.
Right now, it seems like that Paul is the only one other than myself who has any history with this place. Well, myself and Stacy. That's not entirely true. I have been here a couple of times, but not really anything huge. I only came by this time so I could get a scoop on Mrs. Bodhi. I used to come here whenever the competitions were going on, but right before the last time they had a big competition here, I was set to go off against Lucky Benny himself, but then the storm happened. It stopped me from getting up there and I got disqualified.
And the only thing I've been able to remember from back then is, well, let's just say if I want a revenge on someone, it would have been myself. Ugh.
Dark.
What was that?
I was saying dark. So.
Yeah.
Also, didn't he come with the fucking cop guy and anything? If you were trying to, like, stage this whole murder thing, why would you invite the guy? He would, at that point, know that you're trying to commit a murder and then get himself killed. Maybe he's stupid? I don't know.
Unfortunately, the cop did seem kind of dumb.
Hey, we didn't see his body, so maybe he miraculously lived.
Yeah, I know, the coyote's got that guy. Fuck that.
I mean, yeah, his body was gone. I guess that is technically a thing.
At this point, it's just nice to have something in my hands as she starts messing with the water bottle.
So what does that leave us, right? We've got, what? 2 people and they're missing. One ran off into the woods and the other one said wasn't going anywhere, but now it's somewhere. Obviously.
I personally think that, well, more hope at this point that they're conspiring with each other. And I'm hoping they're having a hard time finding the other guy. But that's probably not what's happening. The mines is probably the best place to look. Your car's still... no, we can't drive there. We can't drive uphill. God, I'm so tired.
Let's go check the mines. Just
There. Pat.
Yeah, I know things are tense, but we gotta stay together, right, Stacy? You gotta breathe a little.
and at least in the daytime, we'll be able to see if a hulking robot Santa comes out the woods.
Yeah, luckily it's daytime, so there's never going to be anything bad that happens.
It's not like we're about to go into a cave or anything.
No.
You guys
These are fine.
start to make your way up the path. As you do see that going up said path, most of the area around you is more or less feeling a lot emptier than it ever has in the past few days that you've been here. Knowing now that the only 2 people that are alive are who you're trying to go after, everything sort of feels off. Knowing that each of you have been up the entire night, the tiredness that's coming over you, but the fear of whatever that ghost is still also seeming to be off. But as you guys go through the woods, and you guys finally make it all the way up to the tippy top area, eventually you find yourselves over at your guys' place again. You were told where a lot of things were. Get the bear out of here. Whenever you guys had came up here. And Tucker, you were told, oh, not told, but you had seen on the map how to get over toward the mine area. It is literally just down from the road from where your guys' camp is.
Yeah.
You know what? Hey, ghosts. There's some blood here. You want to help us?
No.
Don't tempt fate.
As you
Oh,
call
God.
out for the ghost, you guys hear a ghost.
Oh, fuck!
You did it. You
Did.
fucked us up. God damn it, Stacy.
As coming out from the main area, coming out from the from your guys' hut, your cabin, you guys see a bandaged up and fucking hurt as hell Ryan Stay.
Full body
What?
apparition.
I'm not a ghost. I was kidding. How are you guys doing?
What kind of fucking question is that, man?
Yeah, that's the ghost.
You walk out and you're like, how you doing, man?
Hey, I was the one who fell down. You guys seem fine. Yeesh.
Stay back. Poke.
How the
I
fuck
poke
did
to
you?
see if they're real.
You poke Ryan. Ryan, they poke you.
Yeah. Ow.
Okay, they're not a ghost.
How the fuck?
I mean,
are
you
not-
fought the ghost bear and it seemed to touch you and you
that was
touched it.
that was very tangible.
I mean, chat, did I call it or did I not call it?
Well, in that case, it
also,
wasn't
what
a
do you
ghost
mean?
bear. It was a monster bear.
Look, I've survived worse.
Jesus Christ, do you need help?
All right, come back, kid. Where were you?
All right, Ryan. I don't
yeah.
know what your stats were, but here's here's a stat array for you. There you go.
Here's an array. You still have the shirt.
You guys do see a bloody the most time of year shirt on Ryan.
I think it was I didn't have any quickness.
That explains why
Yeah.
you stumbled down that fucking mountain, down that
Yeah.
cliff.
Something like this. I don't know. We can work with this.
Here we go. We'll also give you this back. Here you go. And
Oh, fuck
then
you.
bam. I'd say 3 health is probably good for surviving going down a cliff.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, at least had time to rest, I guess.
You're right. You have
You
had
got
time
to
to
I've
rest.
had time to rest.
Yeah, I'm gonna let's see here. Your sanity should actually be fine. Here you go. I'll give you
You're chilling, dude.
I'll give you
Because
a,
of this, he
give
actually
you 4
lives
shield.
through
There
this.
you go.
I swear to God.
Thank you.
That's where you survive horror movie. Fall off cliff. Pass out.
Ryan,
You'd be surprised. This is like the 3rd cliff I fell off. Grand
Ryan.
Canyon. Great time.
you had came to whenever you had fell down the cliff before. You came to the next morning after the storm had gone. Unfortunately for you, whenever you came to, you weren't where you thought you were. You seem to have came out in a completely different area. And by completely different area, I mean you seem to show yourself out in front of a large great pumpkin. All right, we can't do that yet. Hold on. Let me see if I can get it to work so that I can change a thing. Let me change the
A
thing.
great pumpkin.
A big great pumpkin,
pumpkin
Charlie
king.
Brown.
Charlie Brown.
Wait, pumpkin, Charlie.
Hold on, I have an idea. I can fix it.
He was blessed by the Pumpkin King. God bless
Also, I gotta say,
America.
Hold on. We're just gonna load this real quick. You guys might have a problem. You're fine. Everything's fine.
It's all fine.
At which point?
No, the shader.
Oh, did that fall? Did that move? It did not move. Custom. Let's go to this one. Boop, boop, boop. Right here. This big old pumpkin is.
Here's this big
Look at that big old pumpkin.
Where?
Right here on the map.
Oh, I'm getting.
Oh, Derby.
I had to change the map so you could see the pumpkin because I had blacked out the pumpkin before.
Ah,
Yeah.
gotcha.
As you had came out around where the pumpkin was, you don't really know how you got there, of all places, but whenever you had started moving around trying to find everything, you seemed to just be wandering throughout the woods, not able to come out anywhere that you would have known, until finally you did see a fire in the distance, and whenever you traveled over to it, you found your cabin again. But again, it seemed like you didn't go uphill, but you made it back up to the top of the cliff somehow? Very strange.
Very, very strange.
That being said, in front of you are quite the number of people, and whenever you see them, most of them look decently fucked up.
Yeah, what happened to you guys?
Fucking.
Ghosts.
Lot.
Ghosts happen to us. Anyway,
That's fair.
There is a killer on the loose. And bear with us. We think bear with us. There's a robot Santa.
Do I know anything about Robot Santa?
You don't know anything about a robot Santa, no. Whenever you had checked Mrs. Bodie's body before, you did know that she basically was deceased whenever you had found her, meaning that someone had already murdered her just by the looks of what happened around her. Whenever you had checked the body, she was lifeless and her arm was placed in a way that made it look like she was reaching out for some help. But whenever you had called back and told them it was a murder and you had fell, that was sort of the end of it. You don't remember anything else.
Well, for now, since you guys all believe there is a robot killer, I will take that into account. Also, apparently ghosts.
Do you guys want to give a brief telling to Ryan/Lindo of what has happened?
Yes.
All the workers have been murdered, and we're thinking that it's either Paul or Carol that has reprogrammed the robot Santa that had gone on haywire at some point.
White Riku, Ryan.
Ryan.
You do know that Paul was a kid that you had made your way here with. Again, I had mentioned to you before, you were working for Lucky Benny's detective agency. And you had came here basically to check on things for as a favor for them. You had came with a guy named Paul. Paul is not a detective, but he's sort of someone who works around the agency on occasion. You're decently sure he wouldn't be the killer. He's a good kid.
I
You hope?
honestly doubt it's Paul.
He's also like a little scared crybaby shit. So
He's too much of a bitch.
Shit. They're
I don't have the collar to.
Yeah, no, you're right. He's kind of a bitch. I guess that's true.
from far off, you guys hear the caller.
Beep, there we go.
Shit. I was hoping they were working together because the other implication is Carol's chasing him, and oh fuck.
Yeah, I know. I think dude's in fucking trouble.
Well, do we know where allegedly they'll be going next?
No idea. Our best guess is some cave nearby.
The mines is where Carol said she had gone the first night. So I figured there must be something interesting there for her to have picked it. It's either that. Go ahead.
Returning to the scene of the crime, or they've used the mine as their own makeshift lair. Also, possibly that place is likely trapped.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess if you were doing like some sort of lair thing, it would be trapped as fuck, right?
Yep.
Maybe we just go up to the mine and yell in and see if Paul yells back.
That can work.
Makes sense to me.
I already lit one little boy down in my lifetime. I'm not letting down another.
Paul's like,
I hope you don't have a number.
Paul's like in his late 20s.
That's a grown man.
That's a grown ass man.
That's older than you.
He doesn't look like he's in his late 20s, but that's a grown ass man.
He pays rent.
Yeah, dude, he's like 20 something. What do you? That's a man who pays rent. You're right.
Oh shit! I
A
could've
staple
swore
job.
from him.
Wants to get engaged, you know.
Yeah, wasn't he working on Cool Boaters?
Oh shit! Well, it's still. I'm still.
You just hear Riss over there.
wanting to
Oh shit, he writes for Cool Borders? Oh wait, that little shit writes for Cool Borders?
Yeah, dude.
Wait, he writes for Cool Boy?
I told you.
I think I dismissed you because I thought you were joking.
That's fair. You know what? I do make a lot of jokes sometimes.
Let's go to the
But
mine.
still,
You
Children yearn for the
guys-
mines.
You
I'm
guys
feeling.
make your way down the road until you find yourself at a very small little footpath. Ryan, the last time you went this way, you almost died.
So, you know, don't do it again.
All right, and can I post that footage?
Yeah, I'm not dead so sure. Just make sure I get all the
Okay.
monetization from it.
50-50?
70-30 is my death.
Well, knowing you're alive,
You didn't die.
those
You
sound
didn't
effects
die,
I heard are less
though.
distasteful.
65-35.
Hmm.
Final offer.
Hmm.
I'll give you a lollipop.
Hmm.
Oh.
2
Now-
lollipops.
Oh.
Make that 3 lollipops.
2 lollipops and Jolly Ranchers.
Okay, deal.
Wouldn't that be more expensive? Wait.
I'm trying to get my kids off sugar. It has to go somewhere.
We got way too much Halloween candy this year. I gotta pass it off on someone.
Yeah, someone has to have it.
Oh my god.
My wife is on my shit.
She's a dentist. She's on my shit.
You guys find your way over toward the section here. Oh, here you go, Ryan. I forgot you have a flashlight. There you go. There's your
I think I
flashlight.
gave my flashlight.
Oh, you have this one now.
I take a new one. It's all good.
You found
Great
it. You
news.
found it at the pumpkin.
Thank you, magical pumpkin.
As you guys make your way to the mouth of the cave, you guys see a small little sign that does say that this is for gold panning. Obviously you keep anything you find from inside of here. It's very fun. Also has like a $50 entry fee. You're decently sure, looking at how they're doing things and the way that the panning would go, most likely you would not find as much as 50 gold worth of anything inside of here. But hey,
Maybe she
whatever.
should have died. You're right.
You do it for the fun, activity, and experience. rather than actually
Exactly. The
finding
kids
it.
love it.
Children yearn for the mines. You
$50 dude.
As you guys look into the mine, you do find there are some very interesting tracks that are outside of the mine. You guys see tracks that look very similar to the snowmobile tracks you guys had seen before.
Tracks.
Yeah, we think that someone took the snowmobile.
All right, get behind me. Let's pay close attention.
Let's not put you forward from anything. Actually, let's.
Weren't we
You
just
could
gonna
be-
yell in there?
Yeah, the
just yell.
No.
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 You said no?
I thought someone said no.
Yeah,
I'm
Tucker said
confused.
no.
No, the idea was that we're gonna yell for Paul.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah. That's why I didn't finish it, 'cause somebody else did.
I mean, we can go in, but if we yell, should we yell for Carol too? It's not like she knows. It's not like they know that we know if they are that. I don't know. We're putting a lot of trust in this ghost.
Oh,
That is true.
you got a point. That is true. Okay, so
You know what?
Carol-
Invalid gamer tag. It is another jack-o'-lantern. You found a jack.
Alright.
You found one of
Let's
those electric-y jack-o'-lanterns that Tucker found. That's your light, Ryan.
Perfect.
I've been wanting to scream for hours now. Can I scream?
You can scream.
You can scream. You do your thing.
I'm not gonna actually scream because I have neighbors, but she screams really loud.
Oh, you can scream. There's no neighbors here.
As
No,
you
I
yell
mean,
into the cave, nothing comes back.
Well, should we make our way in?
yeah.
Somebody obviously went in there with the snowmobile. It just seemed like there's
Oh,
a return
look.
track.
Okay. So
And
I
I'm
don't
glad
know
we
the
let them
track.
know that we're here if there's someone in there. I feel very good about our chances.
Should we all go
Okay.
in, or
Yeah,
Some of
yeah,
us
let's
most
all
likely
go
should
with-
wait outside.
Mm-hmm. Since I knew that she told me about this whole mine thing, I'll be the one going in.
I need to
Mm,
make sure people are safe. I go ahead. I'll go ahead.
Community.
I'm going.
I need content.
you need
Content.
content?
I need content.
Should
I'm
we
not letting
assume? Should we assume that the 5 of you will be going in?
I think it's probably fair. The gang's all back together. The mythical fifth DARP.
We did it.
True
Is it
five dollars.
like the fifth for sword? Like the fifth horror, I guess?
I had 2 things written today because I wasn't sure whether or not Lindo could make it. So I had a thing for if Ryan lived or if Ryan died. But you guys make your way inside as you guys do.
We should like throw rocks or something in it first.
Also, if any of you get hurt, I'll beat the shit out of you. Be safe. I could say beat the shit out legally, right?
You're being
I'm a
really
cop.
weird today.
Yeah, earlier when you apologized, I thought we were gonna all get, asked.
You guys make your way
Yeah.
into the cave. Upon
I
going
feel like I've
inside,
missed a lot.
yeah, you have. It's 3 games worth of content.
Sorry, I was dying.
Here, I'll play it to you in 10 times speed.
Look, I just remembered something really traumatizing, okay? That's all. We don't need to talk about it. Let's go save them. So,
I mean, we all remember something very traumatizing right now, and it was all the trauma we've experienced over the last day. But yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
think
don't
anything
tell-
really is gonna top what's happening right now. So just get in there.
Just
Yeah.
go to therapy later.
Just go to therapy later, deal with its crisis.
You guys
right.
make your way inside. As you guys do, Woundedy, you said you wanted to throw a rock ahead.
To toss a couple of rocks in there, see if it triggers anything.
You toss a couple rocks into the area. You don't really see anything trigger or anything like that as you do.
Okay.
You guys step inside. Upon stepping inside, I would like each of you to roll me for your instinct, please.
Oh boy, negative
Here we
instinct.
go. We're back in the cave. We love the cave and being in it.
Yeah, you don't have your dice tower anymore,
I don't
or
have
your
any.
actual like place.
Come roll at our dice
Dice.
tower. We have
I have a
one.
D20.
Love the
Well,
cave.
You don't have a D20?
Nope,
Oh
that's a
no!
D12.
Or
Oh no! What are you gonna
13?
do? Yeah, go over here.
I'll roll a D12 and a D6. There we go.
No, I got it for you. I'm just making you one.
Gotcha.
There you go. 14, 12. What everybody else get?
13.
12.
14.
14.
We like our numbers. Median average.
You guys find that as you guys step in, there's not a ton on the inside of this place. You do find the little panning station that has like a little bit of trickle of water coming down it. Most of it is frozen over at this point. But you do see where people will be lined up or people will be messing about with them with things. There's some lights off and around this large area. As you go a little bit further in, you do note that there seems to be, because this area was sort of cordoned off or at least like blocked off for the most part, you don't expect to see much of any kind of like actual things here, but you do note that the further you go in, the more it looks like things are lived in here. As you continue forward, you see beyond where the public area would be, back a little bit behind where like maybe an employee area or maybe like where one of the lines would start, maybe, you find that there is a small little outcropping where there appears to be blankets. As you look off and around, there's a large pile of what appears to be blankets and furs that are on the that are just sort of strewn across the ground, seemingly making a nice little layer on the bottom. And around where that is, you see what appears to be a small space heater, as if somebody was staying here.
Someone was living in this fucking cave.
You also
Most
find
likely.
back where things would be what appears to be a large amount of empty oil cans, potentially for either the snowmobile or something else. But you also see a bunch of empty toolboxes.
Well, toolboxes would be used to tamper with that robot you guys were talking about, correct?
Robot Santa.
Santa Mac.
The final thing you guys notice, the two people that got 14 would find this. As you guys are looking through and you guys get caught up on the tools, Tucker and Woonity, you guys would make your way over toward where some of the furs and some of the other like things would be. As you pull off some of the furs and look underneath it, you see a severed head. Let me get you the severed head.
Oh, great!
Oh no!
We get one. Wow.
Oh no!
Oh no.
You see what appears to be a severed head and partial torso area of the animatronic Santa.
Huh.
Freaked me the fuck out as Macy goes to kick the head.
We
Ow!
shouldn't
wait,
be tampering with evidence.
The
Fuck
head in the
evidence. This fucking night, day,
Shut
whatever.
the fuck, shut the fuck up.
It
Keep
appears
it
to
low.
be the head and partial torso of the Santa. On the inside of it, there is still some wires and some mechanics that seem to be attached to it, but mostly it's covered up by the beard. You also find, as you look about it, there appears to be some strangeness around the cheeks and head of this Santa. As you get closer onto it, the Woonity, you would be the first one to easily recognize this. It looks as if somebody has splotched some of the color around the cheeks and forehead of this Santa, as if somebody was using makeup on it.
Oh, okay. There's makeup on him.
Try to pass it off as a genuine article.
It doesn't seem like that. It looks like there's only makeup in several small little splotches. Some of it looks as if the makeup was being mixed about or messed about with. Everybody roll me knowledge.
Knowledge.
Okey
for all
doker.
that knowledge.
Oh, shit, Tucker, you were probably right about the makeup thing. Does it look like
Oh,
it?
these
13.
two long
Oh wait, no,
threads.
just flat 11. Flat 11.
I wish I had
What was it?
Knowledge.
Knowledge.
Okay.
Okay,
I
so
wish-
16.
wish I had things I could put into this role so badly.
That is okay. That's a 7.
What was the highest roll?
11.
14.
I think it was from
16.
Stacey? Yeah.
16. Stacy, you would be the first one to really notice it. As you look it over and as you check it out, it looks less like someone was putting makeup on the Santa and more like they were trying to figure out the pigment of the skin tone of the Santa. They weren't putting makeup on the Santa for that. They were trying to see what makeups to mix to get the Santa's tone.
Oh, yeah, I've done this before. Yeah. Yeah, like, yeah, you know when you do the, does a motion with the hands.
Wounded gets it.
Make up.
How are you guys communicating?
I think this is girl-to-girl telepathy. I don't know.
Shit.
She's doing the thing.
It was real.
Yeah, like when. Yeah. Oh. Oh, Carol.
Yeah, can you put this in like English for the rest of us?
Oh yeah, they were looking for the right pigment.
The right.
It's like when you're like trying to figure it out the right makeup and all that, like
For like
Reverse engineering, in a sense.
I guess in a way it's engineering.
I mean, reverse engineering, going backwards from how to get what they want.
What you need to know what the Santa skin color is for, though.
To replicate it yourself.
There's a third Santa.
Or maybe, if TK was here, we could see if they were trying to get TK's tone, because, tried to frame him, remember?
I mean,
Oh.
unless she was pretending to be Santa at the time.
would
by
you say the
being-
Santa that we encountered during the start of the journey felt like a robot?
Whenever you guys saw the Santa in the very beginning, they very much did not seem like they were an animatronic. They were talking to people and they were handing out presents. They did not, their face looked like a real person.
Yeah, so that's why I thought Brad was around. Could Carol have been working with a Brad? I'm more confused now than ever. And I'm like mad right now because I was feeling Mother Bear with her and she might be a killer. I'm really mad right now. I'm really mad.
Well, you guys do know that Carol is a beautician. If anybody would be mixing makeups and things to do things, it would most likely be somebody who has a bunch of work with that kind of thing.
Mhm.
That all makes sense.
And we did not see what's her name again? The person I'm meant to be keeping an eye on. What was her
Mrs.
name?
Bodie, that was the body that you had seen in the very beginning.
Mhm.
Whenever you fell off the cliff.
I mean, yeah, but we didn't encounter Mrs. Bodie during the same time the Santa was around, correct?
No, they were
So that
around,
means-
but
Mhm.
they were not like immediately around the Santa. No.
Mhm.
As you guys would remember, and again, you guys would get Ryan up to speed on this as well. There was a correspondence with a Santa, a Mr. Brad, that would have been happening the last 5 years. While Mrs. Bodie was in jail, they were getting pen pal messages from a Brad who, by the end of it, whenever things were getting very saucy between the two of them, the last letter that they had sent after they had got out of jail finally was that they would meet them the day of the murder in a Santa outfit. So, as you guys look about this and see it in front of you, you do find that there's not a ton more in this area. Whenever you look around the actual place here, it doesn't seem like anything is jumping out at you. As you guys get this information and return to the main group on the outside, don't want to leave them out there too long. They might die immediately.
We're scared at this point. They might just explode.
A question before I go.
Go ahead.
Did it look functioning like that? It had been functioning recently, like that works.
It does not look so. It was very cold to the touch, despite being in the like under a blanket. It seemed very cold to the touch, and it was very much as frozen as metal can get.
Mm.
It doesn't look like the space heater in this area had been going for a while either.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, question. Does it also have like a battery or anything going with it as well? Or nah?
No.
Okay.
As you guys would make your way out to the others, you guys explain what you saw on the inside. Eventually, some of them go inside to see it, and some of them come back out, since you guys also said there weren't any traps. As everyone sort of gets around the same kind of angle, the same kind of idea of it. We still don't know where they went then.
Yeah, that was a good lead, but...
Well,
Any more snowmobile tracks around here?
looking out from where this is, there are tracks, but you do note that a lot of different tracks go around here, especially because this is around where the handyman would have been taking a lot of routes.
Does Unity explain the machine not being used for a while?
Yeah.
And again, this is just like partial torso and head.
So the rest is kind of question mark.
They made a mech.
They made a mech suit.
See, I told you, Mech Santa.
So
Oh my god.
I do want to say we've all been basically around like the camp, but we've never heard anything specifically. The only other place that they could have gone is probably the old mansion, right?
That place was off limits.
It may be difficult to get up there without the lift, though. All the power went out.
I should know a path up there, right?
You haven't been up there yet.
But
Every
I
time
should
you
know the
every time you
path
want
up
to
there,
every time you
right?
want to go up there, something else happens.
I would assume I did my research on how to get up there.
The main issue, this is a ski lift. So how everybody gets up there is just the ski lift. That being said, whenever you guys explain things and come out, we can always go check on that manor if we can get the power back on. We don't really know how it was turned off, though. Another thing, if we are looking for areas that she would go, we could search her stuff if you really think that she's a killer. All of her things should be back at the either in your guys' place or in the hot spring area. We could even check on our old cabin as well if she left anything.
That's good. That's good.
I don't know if this means anything, but seeing these tracks and knowing the Santa's hasn't been functional for a bit, I think I know when these tracks are made. That night when we had the power outage, did you guys hear the snowmobile too?
You guys know that Ymir was using the snowmobile after that, though.
Yeah.
When
Yeah,
Ymir was still
after.
alive, he was using it. They wouldn't have been able to
Ymir's
get. They wouldn't have
dead?
been able to get it. They wouldn't have been able to get it from Ymir while he was still alive. Is what I'm saying. And yeah, Ymir's dead. He's fucking dead.
Rest in peace, brother.
I kind of
either
like
way,
them.
let's start looking through our stuff. I got the skeleton key, probably. I
Do
don't know
you
if we have
guys-
the rooms though.
Do you guys want to? Which of the rooms do you guys want to go to, or do you guys want to split up? There is.
I mean,
the three places you know that they have stayed are the. Let me make it bigger so I can see it. Fuck. Are your guys' cabin right over here? The cabin they were using down at the other area, and the hot spring area where all of you guys moved your things.
Yeah. I think that now that we're aware, and we hope that we are not going to get affected by it in the day, we could split up.
Oh, I don't like hearing that, but you have a point.
It would allow us to cover ground much more faster.
It would allow us to cover ground much more faster.
Where all is everyone wanting to go then?
I want to check on Carol's stuff because I'm mad at
Which
Carol
of the
because
three
they-
places
which-
would you go to? Because
yeah.
all three of those
Yeah,
could
the-
be where Carol's stuff is.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to go to her original.
Her original cabin.
Yeah.
Okay. What about the rest of you?
I want to go to ours because it's kind of like close, so she could have done a run.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll check the hot spring.
All right. Where would the brothers go in this scenario?
In
I would
this
like-
case, let's see.
You don't want
You
to
can
hang out
say,
with
you
your
can say what you
cool
want
cop uncle?
to do.
I would like to check our place just in case as well with Unity.
Okay.
You see, I don't think I let Stacy go anywhere alone.
Wow.
This is fair.
guys,
Wow. Cool Uncle Ryan going off by themselves to die.
You lived last time. You're fine.
Speaking of which, hey Lindo, are you free on
Yeah.
Wednesday or no?
Big maybe.
Okay.
Probably not.
I see.
Most likely not.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
For no reason. Just wanted to
Yeah,
know.
no reason. I'm just
Yeah.
asking.
Yeah.
We wanted to see if you were willing to come to Kingdom Hearts, so we were just checking.
Understandable. If I think about it really long and hard, the answer is most likely no.
I see.
Yeah.
You could make ambiguously raised Riku for Kingdom Hearts.
To be fair, we have technically female Riku in Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, we do.
That's true.
Brazilian Riku.
So, one group of you is going to your guys' cabin. The other group is going down toward their original cabin. And one group is going back to the hot spring to check out and see if any of the stuff that they brought there is anything that you guys can look through and check out. As you guys go to these 3 different places, 3 different times, 3 different alone areas. I think the first one we're going to go to is we're going to go to Ryan. Ryan,
my boy.
you would make your way down to the area. Upon going down, the 3 who are with you, Lane, TK, and Rissa, they would introduce themselves to you. Obviously, you haven't really met any of them other than the brief interactions you would have had before your death. They explained to you the deaths of all of the other people who were working here, such as Ymir, Shawnee, Dustin, you technically, but then you came back, Mrs. Bodie, who owned the place, things of that nature. As you're explained through everything and you make your way over toward their place, you look through Carol's belongings in the area where she would have brought all of her things to gather everyone together. Unfortunately, all you're mostly seeing is clothes and some different makeup kits or whatever, but nothing used. Everything seems mostly new. If they did have anything to hide, it did not look like they brought anything. That being said, you do remember something about your ally who came here with you. They're very paranoid as fuck. So you also start looking through Paul's things. And one thing that you do note whenever you look through Paul's things is Paul did not seem to have any of his electronics with him whenever he left this place. As you quickly find Paul's laptop.
Ah, Paul, you paranoid fuck. Anyway,
Well, the one thing that you would know about it, you were given the password just in case anything happened. But the reason Paul is a paranoid fuck is whenever you turn it on, you immediately are met with a feed of 4 different cameras.
Oh, you're
so normal.
Paranoid fuck.
One of them appears to be the entranceway to the hot spring. One appears to be for some reason faced over toward like an empty space over in the forest for some reason. One appears to be showing the engineering room inside of the hot spring area, which you are explained to that somebody had broken into there and turned on the hot water, which is how Ymir fell through the ice before. Fun fact, if they would have came down here as their main section, Lindo, if you guys would have chose this cabin to stay at instead, you would have been the one that fell through the ice instead of falling off the cliff. Anyway,
It's like,
And yeah, good luck coming back from that one.
and the last one seems to be focused on the just outside of the cabin, instead of the main room of the cabin. As you see these 4 different cameras, is there anything you'd like to do?
Can I? Does the feed allow me to go back?
There are many recordings.
In that case, I would want to check the recording on the day I died, technically, at 2x speed, if there's anything on that day.
You do the recording of the day you died. As you go back to it, you notice that the cameras are in different places at that point. It appears to be mostly all centered around this small ass cabin over here. It looks like Paul was not worried about you in the slightest at that time. They were worried about themselves.
Oh, Paul.
They didn't even give a shit. It's like, well, if you die, you die.
That
So
being said,
nothing-
there is one camera that is out of place. You do take note that one of the cameras that is being shown in that feed is apparently showing the front of Mrs. Bodie's place.
Huh.
You know that Paul has some history with this area. Both him and Lucky Benny, the one that is the person over the detective agency you work for, was a part of that incident that happened here 7 years ago. So it looked like Paul mainly came here because they had got out of jail. Seemed that Paul still had some kind of bone to pick with them. Who knows exactly what was going down, however. That being said, the only thing you see from that is you do take note that Mrs. Bodie does leave their abode on the night that you had died. You also note that they had let the dog out as they were leaving. And one thing you would note, since you are a police officer, the others would not have been privy of this until they did figure it out, is that she is walking off without her ankle monitor.
Oh, come on.
That being said, you are brought up on what had happened with that. The others told you she literally attached her ankle monitor with some uncured leather to her dog so that it would trick the police into thinking that she did not leave the area.
Love makes fools of us all, I guess.
Is there any other times you want to check?
I'll double check with the rest of the gang here, just to ask them at which days did the Carol come to this place, so I can skip around that time.
Well, the day that we all had came here, we all split up into different groups, but I'm pretty sure that's whenever Paul set these things up.
Gotcha.
I was mostly over by the cars the whole time. Yeah, and I was mostly racing people up and down the mountain. If you want to look at a time, maybe look last night.
Last night sounds good.
That's around the time that the three of them left after we all left, right? We can see what forced him out of here.
Perfect.
You do take note whenever you look at some of the cameras last night. One thing you do notice is that for some reason the camera seems to every now and then turn red. That's weird. Must be hit or something. Who knows? But one of the things you would note from the last night is similar to what was told earlier to the others, but you were not there at the time. Joey had eventually ran after Carol because Carol ran out from the main part of the house. As Joey ran after them, Paul is seen still inside the house from the camera's point of view. After around 10 to 15 minutes, though, you do see that Paul starts acting a bit sporadic inside of the hot spring area, and eventually you do see that Paul seems to check on the outside, and looking at the cameras where Paul is looking, you see what appears to be this figure standing outside of the hot spring.
Oh.
You note they are moving very heavily, but they are staring forward toward the area with a look of anger on their face as they start making their way in the hot spring area. You notice that Paul seems to hide himself in the maintenance room as the Santa comes in and starts looking around, and then Paul jets outside whenever their back is turned. As the Santa makes their way back out, you do note that the Santa seems to be following after where they went.
Considering their expression,
It
their
looks,
idea of a Santa mech might be right.
it looks like they're after Paul.
Mm-hmm.
But why? He doesn't work here.
It doesn't work here, however. Do we believe all these kills were committed by the same person, correct? Killing all the staff?
They think that all the murders are happening by the same person. They also are talking about ghosts and shit attacking them, but you haven't seen any of that yet.
Yeah.
They're just some kids have some weird thoughts about like fucking whatever, who knows.
It's just trauma, dude. It happens all the time.
Most likely, Paul was related to the event which Miss Bodie was, so it's less people who were staff, but more people who've worked here consistently / been involved in any supernatural, in air quotes, events that happened here. Which would make Paul a target.
Looks like if that is Carol, then she didn't get him, at least from what we see here.
Mm-hmm. So it makes me curious, since Paul set up these cameras, can we figure out who damaged the heating area?
I think he set them up whenever we all got here. The heating area was messed up before that, unfortunately.
Right. Before. Well, we know.
Oh, he's facing the camera here because of that bear. They motioned to the camera that was pointed off to a random part of the forest for some reason. Oh yeah, we all saw like a ghost bear or something over there.
A ghost bear.
Yeah, it showed up on Unity's phone, but then it disappeared off of Unity's phone.
You sure she wasn't playing like a game on the phone?
Dude, I fought that fucking bear.
Okay, chill out. Damn.
I didn't want to fight the bear.
Did you try to talk to the bear?
Fuck no!
Did I think that was the first mistake?
Why would
If
I
it's a
talk?
ghost
Its
bear, you
eyes
can
were
probably-
glowing red.
Glowing red doesn't mean evil.
We
What
zoom in
color do
on. We
traffic
zoom in
lights
on.
glow?
We zoom in on Ryan's eyes.
What color do traffic lights glow? That means stop, not evil.
You should have
And
died.
stopping
Dude, fuck.
towards skaters is evil.
You just bring hand back over to Lane. He has his clothes have definitely have like bear claw marks on it, being ripped up and shit.
Ugh.
Should we gather up everyone and let them know?
That sounds like a great idea. Has the bear attacked anyone else, just for record?
Me, Stacy, Unity, and the Duke fought it because Stacy
Okay.
didn't want to run from it, and Unity's crazy, and the Duke is a dog.
Okay, thank you for clarifying who Duke was.
He's such a good boy.
I am so concerned for you all. How have you survived for so long? The killer must really not be after you guys.
Good. Yeah, that means we just have to deal with the ghosts.
There's a scientific explanation for the ghosts. It's just probably some guy.
You're not a real cop, right? You're like a...
I'm retired. Technically detective currently.
Gotcha. If I start freaking out, I'm gonna finish what Kyle gave me.
Yeah, make sure you. Yeah, go ahead.
Whatever.
As long as you're not selling it, it's not my problem.
I'm selling a half a joint for $2.
You start making your way out. Ryan, as you do take note, looking at the area that Paul would have gone on the camera. You do see that there are some frantic footstep marks going off into the woods.
And we could try and trace those footsteps. So it might be better for everyone to be together.
Mm-hmm. You could make your way off into that area if you want, at which point you could have some success going off and finding them if you can show up next time, or you could have some not success and die.
Oh, that was perfect. Let's go. You know what, you guys? I will follow the footsteps. You go tell everyone about what's occurred. Make sure to give them this laptop, and I probably have another message. Hopefully, they've not committed insurance fraud.
If I had $1 for every time that Aaron forgot that he was gonna die in this game, I'd have $2.
It's not a lot, but it's where they happen twice.
Look. As long as Aaron shows up, they won't have died.
We'll see if I show up for the last 10 minutes. That's the best I can give you.
Ryan, you hand off the laptop. You take your little jack-o'-lantern that you got from the pumpkin in the middle of the forest for some reason, and then you start running off into the woods.
Before I leave, I say, tell my wife the divorce papers are in the drawer to the left.
Oh, fuck!
Oh, shit.
Fuck that bitch.
Oh my god.
I mean, to be fair, his wife is getting on him for fucking giving for like giving their kids candy. Maybe things aren't
Maybe
very
there
good.
were cracks in that marriage, I think.
Yeah, maybe there's a lot more going on there than we have time to look into at the moment.
Dude, Ryan's a really three-dimensional character.
Yeah, he has layers.
Yeah, I hope Ryan doesn't die.
Like an onion. He has layers.
By the way, Ryan, as soon as you enter the forest, I just wanna say, for some reason everything goes dark and red, and anyway, let's go back to everybody else.
My headcanon is now that the spindly woman ghost thing liked Ryan a lot, and that's why Ryan didn't die.
That's your new wife or husband. It's unclear.
My first wife, who died mysteriously in a random snowmobile incident.
We're gonna go to Kyle and Stacy. Kyle,
Yeah,
Stacy,
man.
and Joey, you guys have walked down with the others who were going off toward the hot spring, but you guys eventually turned and came down to this area, stepping into the. I've separated you guys very wrong. Joey should be with the others, because you guys need a way to get into this place and have somebody who actually knows the area around here. So you guys are gonna get Uriel.
Yeah, okay.
I also have keys.
You have keys, but you don't know where she was staying.
We have traded women.
Trade women.
Yeah.
Snoop on everyone's belongings.
Uriel shows you where her and Carol were staying, at which point you guys are able to easily get in. And upon going into the area, you find the larger of the cabins were the ones where her, Carol, and Joey were staying. However, you know that Joey was mostly staying over by where heckin' Dustin was, because of the actual good area to skate at. Man, luckily they didn't go and try skating at the one that was closest to them. They wanted the big one. As you guys check the larger cabin, upon going into it and looking about, you see it is mostly cleared out. However, I would like to both of you to roll me for your instinct, please.
Let's roll experience out.
Such a high instinct. It's 0.
The good news is that I get another weedspiration, but it's not.
18.
The bad news is I got a 1.
You do get another weedspiration. Here you go.
It's crazy how many weedspirations you get.
Yeah, like, oh my god.
I'm about to do the greatest insurance roll. I
Rolling
pass this off to
so
Gregor, dude.
interesting.
Upon you guys looking around, Stacy got an 18, so that's good. Kyle,
Yeah, that's pretty
you don't care.
I don't. I legitimately do not give a shit. I'm gonna be honest.
A
with you.
dog is around you, and you and the Duke are just sort of hanging out while the other two are looking through Carol's stuff.
You know what? This is actually nice.
You are super contemplating just seeing demons.
I could just take the weed and start seeing demons for real.
But as Stacy, you start looking around everywhere, you start trying to figure something out. You do note that there was a couple of things left over, but nothing seems to immediately grab you until you notice going over toward one of the jackets that was left behind. You find that there are a few notes that seem to be inside of them. Opening up the jacket and grabbing a small little notepad that was deep inside, you do find that there are a few names listed on what appears to be a piece of paper inside of there. You find Mrs. Bodie, Ymir,
What the?
Dustin, Shawnee, Paul.
They're not working together. They're no.
Beside
no.
of each of these notes, you find a small message on it. Beside Mrs. Bodie's name, you see unforgivable. Beside of Shawnee's, you see hypocrite. Beside of Ymir's, you see his fault. Beside of Dustin's, you see doesn't care. And beside of Paul's, should have been him.
Jesus Christ, girl. Well, found this. Pretty much a confession note.
Confession note?
Look.
For what? For her fucking weird. Let's see it. Yeah, she's normal.
Clearly her, and if she hasn't taken Paul already, for the most part she got what she wanted, and Carol.
What do we give a shit at this point?
You flip through the notepad. As you do find most of the rest of it seem to just have pages ripped out of it, as if, being used as a notepad would. You do find near the front of it, there does appear to be another page that does seem to have an actual something written on it. You see what appears to be a small sketch of what looks like a image of a very cool looking guy, seemingly holding a snowboard and putting off a kind of silly hand gesture, almost as if they were posing for something. Below it says brother.
Well, isn't that a common phrase?
Fucking hell.
Oh shit. I'm conflicted about this whole thing.
How are you conflicted? It's pretty cut and dry.
Not who did it. It was for their brother,
And yeah, I guess I get it, but fuck her anyway.
It should have been him is not great.
It seems like the rest of these names have something that they did or didn't do, but then it looks at Paul, and out of everything, it doesn't look like Paul really did anything to her.
It's the weirdest one of the bunch, that's for sure.
The ones who were working here, they did say they've been working here basically the whole time, right? While Mrs. Bodie was gone. I think one of you said, Tucker, I think, that Dustin had basically told him that they were running things just fine without her and mostly didn't care that she had came back. More like it was inconvenient more than anything. Either way, this is more or less all we'd need to give to Ryan, right? Or any of the police for that matter.
Yeah, this is pretty clear.
This doesn't help us find where she is, though. Ugh. Guess everything's just kind of impacting a bit, you know? Everything.
You think?
Let's just see if the others found anything.
Yeah.
Sure, why the fuck not?
You guys step outside. As you do, you guys start making your way over toward where the others would be, since you guys are very close. However, just like with Ryan, the area looks for a moment like it starts to darken. As if a cloud passes in front of the sun for a moment. But before all that, let's go back to the ones who would have gotten there first.
Oh, woo!
Ah,
Going over to Unity, Tucker, and Joey. You guys step into your guys' cabin, at which point you start looking around the area to try to see if there's anything around that could possibly give you any kind of clue what Carol was doing. Upon doing so, you guys do find that the room that Carol was in, which was Ryan's room, seems to have a bit of a lived-in look to it. But again, mostly because Ryan was already staying there for a couple of days before anything. Whenever you guys look in, however, and you begin looking around, would you guys all like to roll me for your instinct?
I would like to roll for instinct, but also like hold a fucking second. Sketch though. What was that about?
Yeah, kind of fucked up, isn't it?
Who knows, man?
I don't know, just some guy,
Not
right?
Shaw, dude.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Most heinous.
No, crime, most heinous.
It's 12. Damn it.
I just 15, okay, 16.
You find when you make your way in there, Unity, looking off and around, Tucker seems to be looking about things, seeing all the places that look like they were anywhere that Carol might have touched or looked around. However, whenever you make your way in, I forgot you have like 3 fleetings, Unity, but we haven't used them yet.
Oh shit. Okay.
But
Thanks, Chad.
Let's go, women.
we'll get that on the next one, maybe. As you look around and as you check through things, you start noticing some of the places that are seeming like they were mostly used or mostly looked around at seem to not be where Carol had their stuff, but where Ryan had his stuff. As you begin looking through some of the places that seem to be open, some of the places that seem to be gone through, you do find what appears to be a small a small bag, a small duffel bag that Ryan would have had with them. As you open it up and look through it, you're not sure if Ryan himself opened this up and went in it whenever Ryan was here. He didn't mention being here for long by the time he made his way here, but whenever you look to it and open it up, there is a small munitions box inside. As you open it, there appears to be a space where you would put a gun.
Oh. Okay, found something. Pretty good at this snooping thing, by the way. However, there's a missing gun.
Huh?
Missing gun.
Well, you see, it just shows the bag. This is where the ammunition is, and this is where the gun's supposed to be, if I had one.
Ryan would have told us if he had his gun, meaning he never checked if his gun was still here.
Didn't he say he was retired?
He did, yeah. Think Kara could have yoinked it?
Either this is Ryan having a personal firearm, which I think there's a range around here somewhere, or maybe this is not Ryan's bag. Maybe this is her bag?
Did Carol have a bag with her that night, Deco?
They did not.
But Carol didn't have a bag.
She's also
full?
been missing quite a few times. Didn't you guys say that you had met her on the stairs coming down here once? She's been here without you guys before.
She has been here because she went to go check with Ymir when we first split up the other night. God.
You guys check the rest of the bag, as you do, not knowing whether or not this is Ryan's or Carol's. Both of you roll me for your knowledge as you look through.
Okay.
This is my good stat. Come on, dice. Please,
the both of you would be very funny to get this right, by the way. It'd be very funny if either of you got this correct.
Okay.
Dice God.
I will put two of these things. Okay.
Thank you, dice gods, for that 18 on the die.
You can roll me 4 times, Unity, by the way.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Because you have 3 fleetings.
It's nat 20, so it invalidates my 18.
Okay, that's a 17 plus.
That's an 18 already.
Okay.
Tucker, roll me one more time.
Okie dokie. Thank you.
One more roll for the talk.
Oh, do.
Yeah, keep going. You have 2
more
more.
roll for the talkster.
I rolled an 18 again.
Make sure if you have to change that page.
And roll me one more time, Unity.
Okay.
Highest was an 18 from both of you, so
18 plus 3.
Yeah.
21.
Also 21. Wow, we
Hey.
The both of you look through until you do find that something immediately shows you that this is not Ryan's bag. As the both of you open up to see what appears to be a small set of notes, one of them appears to be a small little almost scrapbook of sort. As you start looking around it, you see that there are some very strange Wikipedia entries that seem to have been printed out. Another one seems to be mostly to do with plants and the like, and you finally see on one of the things that shows plants what appears to be a small empty bag that just has a couple of very tiny little twigs or stems in it. As you both look to the actual notes, you guys see what appears to be clippings and sightings, as well as depictions of what could be considered to be the same strand of weed, the Winter's Carol, that your brother was looking for.
That's the special weed.
The one that apparently makes you have hallucinations and are see demons.
Carol was looking for the Winter's Carol.
Not only were
What
they
a-
looking for the Winter's Carol, you see again what appears to be a small bag that seems to have nothing
They
but a
found
few
it.
little stems and things inside of it.
They found the Winter's
She
Carol.
found her brother's weed stash.
Okay, you see, did I or did I not call it? Maybe we were.
can't fucking kill her now, man.
We got the high.
With your 21s, you guys immediately think to yourselves upon looking at it and then seeing the sort of strange behavior of each of her victims that potentially they had them ingest or be around Winter's Carol before they died. You know,
Oh my
with their
fucking God.
sporadic clawing and the fact one of them for some reason ran off and got on top of ice for some reason.
Oh my fucking God.
I'm
Oh
a
my-
genius, aren't I?
Yes, you are. She's been using the Winter's Carol to make them hallucinate and then kill them. That's why it's been so weird and I couldn't figure anything out. Because, what the fuck? Why, though? Why go this far? Because he doesn't know about the brother thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's some real psychopaths out there.
I think this is pretty substantial. We should probably get back to the others.
Mhm, I'll take
There
this
should
with me.
be closer so they can talk sooner than we can.
You guys try to make your way toward the others after leaving this place, grabbing whatever you need to grab. Upon going toward the quick way to leave, you guys would note immediately that the stairs have been broken and destroyed.
Makes sense. What with the wrenching sounds?
As you guys look back toward the other area, you guys decide against going through the woods, and you take the long way around. Yet, by the time you guys get around here toward this nice little tree that's in this area, just like the others, you guys start to notice almost like a cloud passes in front of the sun for a moment. Everything darkens around. And then after it darkens, it seems to go darker and darker still until it almost looks like the sun begins to bleed as everything around you turns dark blood red. You're not sure, now that what you guys have seen, if this is because of the Winter's Carol or if this is because of those demons that you guys have been fighting. But as the redness takes over the area, I think we're going to end things off here for the night.
Fucked up.
So now we don't know if her name's
Oh,
actually Carol and she named herself after the plant that her
After
brother
the
left
fucking
behind.
weed.
Or
Well, it
I
could
don't
be
know
the
what
brother
would be even
named
more
it
fucked up. You know what
after.
would be actually even more fucked up?
What was that?
She named it after her sister.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Or-
Guys,
Well,
I'm gonna kill
she
myself.
guys,
She was looking for revenge.
guys. There's no more Sundays in October, though.
well, we sure have a
Those
Wednesday.
suck.
A
We
Wednesday.
actually all just die right now.
Oh, I guess we do have a Wednesday, and it is the day before Halloween. Wow.
I need to end it right
Wow.
now. I need to end it right now.
So are we gonna be doing the
I
early
need to
time
kill
that day?
myself
too?
on stream.
we're gonna go normal KH time.
Ah, sorry, Phantom.
I've talked
Yeah,
I talked to
okay,
Phantom
okay,
about
yeah.
it in the beginning. I'm just
Yeah.
before even like locking in that we were gonna do this.
Man. What a crazy ride.
Oh, if it's normal cage time, oh yeah, I'm dead.
Yeah, there's no way that you're actually
yeah,
making
nah,
it.
I'm gone.
Well, that's I mean, it's still like an hour before Avatar time would have been. Come on.
Yo, homie, let me sleep. Damn.
No! You die when you sleep in this game.
Well,
That's true. You sleep and you sleep forever.
We are going to end things here. We will see most of you, some of you, many of you on Wednesday. Halloween's Eve. Hallows Eve. And until next time, guys, like always, later days.